Lapangan PES ya?
Lapangan live streaming CS.
Terus tag.
Iya.
Nanti kamu lagi.
A very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move, one push. One touch. One love. One click. One XBet.
Trying to get the skin of your dream for a long time but can't get it in any way? On our website you have a unique opportunity to get your favorite knife. Users on our site can hand out skins themselves, and participants need to fulfill some simple conditions. For example, watch a video or buy a case on our website. After that, you automatically become a member of the distribution. Go to the user giveaways tab and do what you like. Hellcase.
Watch the matches with BO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with BO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Because with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you got to do is click here, select the mod, and boom. New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh, shit. Not again. Change the mod now. Download Opera GX.
The champion of champions.
Welcome back to the CCT podcast. We got a couple of things to break down for you. We got some post-player break tournament results. We got the current CCT rankings, and we got the results of the online finals number 2. Interview coming up as well.
Enjoy the interview with one of my favourite and incredibly handsome individuals, along with Taz. It's going to be a banger.
So lots of exciting topics. The absolute legend of the game. It is Taz.
Directly beside him, Taco work together, but they don't go at the same peak. Oh, Taz! The devil strikes, and Taz ties the game.
How's retirement been? Would you get back with the old VP squad?
Would our fans like to see this?
The hunger for glory feeds the desire. The courage to look for a challenge. To feed your ambitions. To reach for greatness. To become
The champion of champions.
Good morning, my fellow CCTers. Welcome back to another day of the East Europe playoffs. It's me and the B-Dog today, taking you through a whole best of 3. That's what we're not cheaping out and giving you a BO1 from yesterday. It's a BO3, Brandon. How you doing, man? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Look, I'm happy to be here. This is a really good best of 3 as well, to be honest, because we've got Preasy taking on one win. One win, obviously, off the back of winning the online finals, number 3, which is like 100k and a spot at the global finals. So they're living. I mean, they're going to be really happy right now. And Preasy on the grind, playing a lot of Counter-Strike, and they've been doing really well, in my opinion. I'm excited to kind of see how these two teams can match up.
Yeah, definitely. Quick peek at the bracket, Brandon, to start things out today, because obviously with the update of the old CS2, it's a bit weird how we're running sort of the scheduling for the rest of this tournament. Not like we usually do, where all 4 of the quarterfinals are played in one day. We kind of divvied them up just so players, obviously, that were playing when the update hit didn't have to stick around for hours and then play more games. So we've already had Sprout versus B&E and Apex versus Alternate Attacks go through. As you can see, Apex and Sprout, the teams to make it to the semi-finals. Alternate Attacks, another deep run in the playoffs. B&E at this point, it's sad to say, but unsurprisingly, bomb out in an important matchup. But as you say, we've still got that one-win Preasy game coming up next. Aurora versus LFO later on as well. LFO coming in and having beaten BetBoom, and Aurora having beaten Falcons. So again, some pretty stacked names as we head into this playoff stage. But we've got to talk about one win versus Preasy, Brand, and that's where we start things out. And as you say, one win, of course, global final invitees, and playing against Preasy today are these boys on your screen.
Yeah, look, they're really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of respect for kind of this team. Travis in particular, I feel like he's a very underrated piece in the one-win puzzle. Obviously, the fact that Nickelback's IGN and frees up Boomich to just focus on his crosshair a little bit, and you kind of get inconsistent results with that. But obviously, in the online finals, he was firing on all cylinders. Deco, everyone knows about Deco, one of the up-and-coming best AWPers we've got in Tier 2, looking to bridge the gap into Tier 1 at some point. And Forrester, of course, who's always a dependable pair of hands. I really like this team, and I'm glad that they have had success in winning quite a big tournament.
Yeah, I think they deserve it, right? They're looking for that breakthrough opportunity into Tier 1, playing in a lot of qualifiers as well, this one-win side, right? They are definitely giving it a good go. But yeah, finally that breakthrough, getting invited to that global final is amazing to hear, and good news for them as individuals. But can secure some more points and have another go in an online finals maybe later down the line. Of course, one win at playing against Preasy today. And it's really interesting because for all intents and purposes, this is Tier 2 Counter-Strike, but we actually have a lot of Tier 1 experience in here. I'm looking at Nicodos, who obviously came from Fnatic. More to the point, I'm looking at the man below him of Refresh, of course, ex-Heroic player. Conjoining with the years of experience that TMB holds, Tops and Ultex as well. Obviously, Ultex having played in Astralis and Astralis Academy for a bit. I'm excited to see what these boys have in store, because when it was Thunderpick, when I got to work the Thunderpick event, Brand, I had an interview with Refresh, and he was saying, like, everyone in this team has a voice. Everyone here is treated as equals. Doesn't matter the experience level or what you know. And they're just taking it day by day. They are ready to just commit to the cause. The grind is on. This was before CS2 got released, to be fair, but these guys were like, yeah, we want to give it our all. We want to show and compete as the top 3 teams in Denmark, obviously alongside Heroic and Astralis was probably what they were getting at. And definitely, they've got the skill and the experience to do so.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I'm excited to see how they develop, and they're already climbing the HLTV rankings. So with a bit more time, I'm sure they can definitely get up there. I want to look at Vito. I want to see what we're working with here. Nuke picked by one win, not surprised. Ancient picked by Preasy, again, not surprised. Decider of Overpass, again, not a surprise. This is a very predictable Vito. One win, love a bit of Nuke. Preasy, obsessed with Ancient, and Overpass to the Decider. It's a nice middle ground.
So, yeah, as you say, for those that are listening, it's Nuke, Ancient, Overpass. I'm real quick gonna gloss over the fact that Anubis is the perm ban for both, Brandon. I think that's important to know. Nuke picked by one win. These guys have been pretty okay on it. I watched them play against Pomper on it yesterday, and it was a 16-11 win. Pomper actually did give them a good run for their money in that game. But, Brandon, they've played it 8 times. They played it 10 times and won 8 of them.
Yeah.
They hold some pretty decent track records, especially on the T side. They pick it so much. Actually, their T side has a better percentage than their CT side. Ancient then picked by Preasy. Again, very obvious one. They've played a hell of a lot in the last 3 months. 31 times in the last 3 months, which means on average, every 2.8 days, they're playing a game of Ancient, which is, I mean, a lot if you think about it. And you go on HRTV, you check their history. They lose more pistols than they win, Brandon. But the fact that they've played it 31 times and won 22 of them tells you that this team, very, very dominant. One win, not so much experience. Then we head on to Overpass, where one win had shared the better win rate, but it's Preasy that have played it double over the amount that one win have.
Yeah, but that's because they've been on the grind, and I don't think they've played in the kind of as many high caliber tournaments as one win. And I will hold the global finals, not the global finals, the online finals pretty high, because also it takes a while for that tournament to be played out. And it's just kind of like a double elim you're kind of waiting a few days per game to kind of get involved. And obviously Preasy are competing in so many of these different CCT circuits to the point where they are just playing so much. I want to take a look at the head-to-head because look, we've got 2 AWPers here that we can focus on. And I think what's amazing is that this is so close. Ridiculously close. Like, look at the rating and look at the impact. Nikados has more impact on the server than Deco, but Deco's got the better rating. What does that mean? Well, it means we've both got some really high caliber, high potential AWPers, but impact is felt more on Nikados. He provides more output, which is more crucial to the game than Deco.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this head-to-head because obviously Deco is trying to make a name for himself and really trying to prove that he is one of the better players in Tier 2 with the big green. Nikados has already been there in the likes of Copenhagen Flames. We know what he's like in terms of consistency. We know what he can do, but the question is he going to weigh up against the young gun of Deco? That's what we're here to find out, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't just this head-to-head that's ready to go. It's the map and the series as well. It is 1win taking on Preasy, our 3rd quarter final game, Brandon. Winner of this pushes forward to play the winner of Aurora versus LFO later on. And, of course, top 4, possibly a spot in that grand final up for grabs. Preasy on the CT side of 1win's pick.
No utility whatsoever for Preasy.
Wow.
Forrester, though, okay. That is disgusting. And now Nickelback swings in as well. Uh-oh, the main split's coming through thick and fast. Refresh has been dealt with as well. This is so clean. Nikados, what on earth is that? 2 quick kills. Looking for potentially a couple more. Trying to isolate them. Nikados, are you joking me? Forrester gets thrown into the clutch, but it's all Nikados. And there's that impact.
That has got to be one of the best P2000 clips I've seen this year. That's it. That is criminal that he gets away with that. That is, I'm, wow, Brandon. That is unbelievable. And those 4 kills are nice, but you've got to think about his positioning in that situation as well, right? 2 players from up heaven, drops down, and how many fights is he able to isolate? How many fights is Nikados able to take on his own versus 1 player? Really, really good intuition as well. Love that kind of play. And you can see how it pays off. He's got the aim for it, and he's got the knowledge, the brain behind it as well. Fantastic stuff from Nikados. Won't stop 1win delving into an investment, but TMB quick to shot the first down. Massive refresh. Spots the man before the smoke plumes and holds mouse 1 through it. Will eventually collect Boomich on the other side. And the remaining pieces of this 1-win puzzle will try their best towards B. TMB having already rotated down, does some extra damage to the Deagle, but Travis taking a lot of damage, also dishes out. It's the big man of Deco to finish the job, and Tops able to slyly, slip his way through, find himself 1 more. 1 versus 4 for Nickelback. Ain't happening here.
Oh, voice hurts from that. Round 1, you know, got me screaming. Right. Yeah, no, that's just an eco. Actually, no, it wasn't. That was a force. What? That didn't feel like a force. That did not feel like a force. I'm sorry. I guess that you had the outside smokes, right, and the deeks, but that did not feel like a force by whatsoever. Preasy have handled that with ease. Someone's dropped out. That's not ideal. So hopefully that can be resolved as soon as possible. We can just get the map back underway. Double SMGs can now try and get involved and farm up some cash, get that money for Nikados' AWP. And if he's being clean and critical like that, man, then 1win, I think you got to be very worried here. Especially after that from Nikados, that clutch, that gets the blood pumping.
Yeah.
And if you start off slow on T-side Nuke, I know we talked about their percentages and we know that they are good on this map, but if you let the game snowball away from you, it doesn't matter what map you're on, it doesn't matter what side you're on, you can still be in a really big struggle, and 1win suffer from that. They really struggle to close out games sometimes. So if you can't even open the game, then that's where it gets worrying. But we are only 2 rounds in.
Currently, Mr. Nickelback timed out. he's back. Chilling, he's kicking. Ready to go again, Mr. B-Dog. It is 2 rounds of Counter-Strike play, 2 in which all in favour of Preasy. To start off something. They forced by in the last, didn't really feel like it. They just kind of got pulled apart limb from limb this round. Give it a whirl.
That's an M4.
And yeah, well, good start. Hasn't been retrieved by the T side just yet, but they have dropped it. I'm wondering, I think one win, maybe a little more passive, trying not to give up that advantage. Understandably, as an M4, everyone would be hungry for the rifle. Oh my days, Oltex. Okay, never mind. Messi on the first, clean on the second, backing up with his life as well. Going to take a sit down towards ramp with his MP9, while the rest of the squad start to just basically tighten the grip a little bit here on this CT side, screw the bolt down, and get that third.
Just vibing now. This is a lobby chill. Put some of the lo-fi beats on.
Yeah, exactly.
Music to deal with ecos and relax to featuring refresh. Deco. Oh. Okay. Full refresh, no. Okay, but that is expensive. That felt more like the Force Spy.
Lord, yeah. That was scary. Okay, though, they can afford to give away a couple of kills, Brandon. You know, I'm not expecting every eco to be dead flawless every time, especially when, you know, one would go for some gimmicks in the form of deagles or anything like that. Ultimately, though, that round doesn't matter one bit. This is the round that we've got to focus on. This is the round that we've got to turn our attention here to, Brandon, as it is the full buy. Preasy up by 3. They can deliver this one, then massive implications here on one win's pick, because fair enough, you can afford to lose a pistol. It happens. It's the first round of a game. It can be a bit coin flippy at times as well. Definitely not in the one we watched, as Nikodos pulls them apart. But a gun buy is a little more truthful and talks a little more sense into how we expect the first 15 to go. Great start from Tops. Doesn't even move on top part. Travis going to try and give it a trade, and to be fair, a ballsy maneuver that gives him the frag. Another round on site in TMB. Refresh finds nothing. Deco's double leaves Preasy a man down in the post plant.
That was wildly brave from Preasy just to have all their players remain in the same positions. Deco underneath Heaven right now, just holding for Altex. I like this from Altex, right? He's not committing. He's just waiting to see if there is going to be a bomb plant at all. And there isn't right now. Still needs to be retrieved. Nikodos. It's going to be completely fine. Altex was holding for it. Nikodos still not involved yet. Oh, and that smoke's missed.
Clipping, man. Well, I say clipping. It's just the smoke grenade is not 1 pixel wide. Tucked it into the wall. Bomb plant will not be stopped. Was obviously being quite tedious in his angle. Clearing Deco swings. He is so good. Even on a rifle, the man can deliver. And now it's just Altex 1-on-2. Flashbang even misses. Doesn't even throw it correctly. Doesn't hit the top of the garage door. So that will be that. Altex now moving towards main with the sole purpose of trying to pick up the big green. Bang tossed in. Pumic giving him a fight. Oh my god! No time, but Altex collects them both. No kit, unfortunately, for the big man. But he'll save the AWP, he'll do the damage, and, well, one win the round, but I don't know how much they can call it a win, Brandon, because every single rifle they've just jumped at in round number 4 has been taken away from them, majoritively, by the young Dane.
And he's even gone and got the kit as well for good measure. Look, you got to give a lot of credit there to Deco, who is single-handedly keeping one win alive in that fight. Because if he doesn't find any of those kills, then
yeah,
you know, A is going to be under lock and key. I was originally questioning the decisions to remain rooted. I like the idea on top hut, but the player that was holding kind of in the middle of the bomb site for the hut walkout, I think that was a little bit aggressive. Maybe a little bit of an unnecessary risk. TMB drops the smoke and just drops immediately. And now he wants to get involved and help out Nikados. And Boomich just jumped straight on his head. Oh,
wow.
And at the double. Every kill was coming for one win. Look at that.
That is crazy. So impressive, Tops. Nicely done. They'll find one. Oh, and a second as well. 1v4. Making things interesting. Forrester to close out the round. Boomich, a really nice double. One thing I did actually appreciate a lot for one win yesterday when they were playing Inferno, if any of the people in the Twitch chat also were watching the game, T-side, Boomich was actually creating a lot of space. He was like entering, he was finding a lot of success on it as well. Like I remember 2 or 3 rounds on Inferno, he just runs up Banana and kills 2 people, like just shoots them straight in the face. Clearly taking that pride onto Nuke as well, not scared of going first and taking fights. Preasy, eventually, financially broken. Well, 4 of them were. Oltek's a little richer. Instead of ecoing with his team and thinking maybe about an AWP, he decides for an M4 here in round number 6.
Interesting as well, because he used to do that a lot on RV. But obviously was calling from the grave a lot of the time. Whereas now you can have that player who understands the entry pathing, understands when to go to create this space, but also hasn't got the burden of making in-game decisions. Altex will find one. Forrester's a great angle. Nikados not ready for it, and as a result, Refresh also hits the deck.
Fantastic. Oh my days. Tops 3v3, surely. No, oh, I don't agree with dropping down. That is Breed beating a man. Wanted the rifle. Instead, there's lead in his chest. It's Altex against 3. Already won in the round, so they know it will be no surprise that this man has an M4. I tell you what would be nice if he runs towards spawn and saves. Does not engage in any more first-person combat, Brandon. That's exactly what he does. Moves away.
Yeah. It's time to go.
Exactly, in the wise words of that dude. 3-all. 1 win, void that lead. Despite winning the pistol here, the 1 win boys able to climb back into this one a little bit. 3-all tie game. This next investment is going to mean an awful lot.
Gonna throw something at you, Ryan.
Hit me.
It's a tangent, if you will.
Okay.
ESL Impact has just announced that they're just immediately swapping to CS2.
Did see that. Which is interesting, because obviously, from a TO's perspective, you're going to have to make the jump at one point or another. But changing a tournament format mid-tournament from MR15 to MR12, don't know how much I can agree with that. However, if it isn't done now, they're going to have to wait till next year. And for the ecosystem, at least, you know, especially for Impact that hasn't been around as long as the main game, I think it's very, very fair. You know, if that's what the players want, give them it, you know? Cool. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
I disagree with the format change. Obviously, you can't play MR15 on CS2. Like, it just doesn't let you. So I understand. It has to be done if you want to make that compromise. But yeah, I'm keen. I you know, even more reason to give it a watch now, because that'll be some of the first proper CS2 we're going to get on our screens. Nickelback, you'll find one. Nikados trades. We're talking about the old version, CS go towards B. That's exactly where one want to go. And, well, TMB.
Ow.
Always these SMGs, man. My gun never shoots like that, I'm telling you. Bomb plant, nonetheless. 4v3. Preasy, yeah, sure, have the numbers game, Brandon, but not without their own compromises, because in the post plant, 2 of these players tagged up massively.
That is true, but TMB is just on a little bit of a walk close to control. Great smoke. Really good smoke, and these nades won't do anything. Bomb's already halfway ticks, gents, and you've not really had a go in towards any of the bomb site. Dark, on top of silo, ramp, these are really good afterplants. Yeah, they're just not going for it. Ridiculous, that Preasy. That one smoke is preventing them from doing absolutely anything. And it's the round win. Sure,
wow.
you deny an AK, but ultimately you're in a position of power there if you're Preasy. You had like 2 kills. You just give it up.
Wow, wow, wow. Four 3, 1 win now in front. Preasy Gonna stretch their legs a little bit in 30 seconds, Brandon, because I don't know. I think we need to take a step back before we move back into this game. What's been going wrong for this Preasy CT side? I wouldn't even say it's been a particular part of the map. It just feels like everywhere one win go, it's Preasy that get out traded and sort of. I mean, that round specifically, 4v3, maybe not so much the outtrade in terms of numbers, but the damage behind it was TMB at 20 points of health, Ultex was at like 40, and then even in the post plant, you mention it, and it's a very valuable point to bring up, is it took us 20 seconds to have a punt at the retake anyway. Like, what is the decision-making there that takes us 20 seconds to realise we want to have a go at it? That should be an instantaneous call. It's either we put all our eggs in the basket of a retake, or we all save and bring rifles again into the next one. Instead, kind of like teetering on the edge, and you could already see the damage and the compromise that they had to make. A new round though, Brandon, hoping for the best here for Preasy.
I don't really have much faith in this though.
Well, with 1 M4, 1 Mag 7, 1 MP9 and 2 pistols, don't blame you.
Got to talk about the fact that one win. Let's assume they get this one. Although I should probably never do that. Yeah, okay, right. Let's assume they get this one. That's now 5 rounds on the T side already. 6 is our little benchmark. I have to change all these benchmarks to CS2 as well. So I have to like figure out the equivalent. That's going to be interesting. Forrester having a field day. Finds 3 of them. Yeah, more importantly, one win in control of their map pick now. And Preasy, I think they've earned those 3 rounds off the back of Nikadoz's 4K in the pistol.
Technical, Brandon. Not the game, a pause. Hasn't been very technical from Preasy ever since round 4. Get to indulge in a little bit of a break. But that does let us bring up some more important topics of life.
Okay.
Like, oh, I'll tell you what, we were on the topic of Impact switching to CS2.
Yep.
Honest opinion, Blast's 4 finals still being played on Go.
Well, ESL have now moved everything to CS2.
Yes,
So,
correct.
I think Blast, obviously, keeping it in Go is trying to keep it familiar for the players and to get, I think, in my opinion, a better, more competitive tournament. But with that being said, and with the format that happens with Blast, I think that would have been the perfect time to move it to CS2.
Couldn't agree more, mate, to be honest. I'm not a massive fan of the fact that, I don't know, it feels like we're trying to clutch at straws a little bit. Like a lot of these tournaments still wanting to play Go. I mean, you can understand it for a CCT playoffs where it's like, well, if you just wait 3 days, like that's the end of that. And like South America's Series 12 is being played on Go still, which is kind of like, well, that's going to take like another month. So players, realistically, all I'm thinking about here is if you're running events on Go, teams respectfully are going to have to practice on Go. And if that's going to be the case, that takes away from their opportunity to learn a new game and start progressing Counter-Strike 2. So for me, I'm not fussed if it's Go or 2, like me personally, but for the players' sake, I think they deserve for all events just to be switched to 2, so no one slips behind because I have to practice a different game for a certain tournament.
Oh. Meanwhile, focusing back on this gun round, a change of pace out of 1 win. Travis, 2 entries, round done.
Just like that, mate. Just like that. Making it as quick as ever. 5 rifles brought into this round, let's not forget, from this CT side. They get punished. And the remaining 3 off to save. Tops, Nikados, Refresh, all tucked with their tails between their legs. Something I want to point out, though, Brandon, is even with this save, there's going to be no money for this CT side to rebuy. Like those 2 rifles that they just lost. Irretrievable. Can't even save them, can't even buy them. So, what's the next plan? What is the go for this CT side? 6 on the board for 1 wins T side. And I'll tell you what, I say 3 players survive, it may be less than that. Boomich wanted to give it a good run for his money, but unfortunately, the man misses his chance.
All right. What a fantastic round to bring that out, by the way. The secondary or tertiary gun round for Preasy and 1 win, just go, okay, we know you've invested now. Let's just completely accelerate. Forrester having a great game. Everyone, to be fair, from 1 win, doing well. Nickelback hasn't actually really had to do anything. TMB finally answers and finds an opening kill. Something that is really necessary here. And Nikador's even holding for Boomich, who's trying to extend beyond the smokes before they've even all landed.
So 1 win now going to be put under the microscope a little bit. The pressure's certainly there. Enjoying the fact that they're able to just put rounds back on the board. Maybe it's not all over. Travis has found another here, so concerning times as the squad see the CT side lose out on numbers as well. Got still rattling on off. Nickelback finds one, traded by Refresh. Door swung open, Refresh with a second. And now it is all on Travis, 1 versus 3. Surely this action irreversible for the CT side, and it will be. They'll be able to stand their ground and claim another 4 on the board for Preasy. Took them long enough, in my honest opinion, Brandon. And 1 win, still 2 rounds to the good. You've got to remember that as well. They are chilling right now when it comes to their own situation. 6 rounds T side, for all intents and purposes. Even if they were to lose the rest, you can't walk away from this half being sad with the result.
No, absolutely not. Got to be feeling pretty damn good, to be honest. And then anything extra you get is a little bit of a bonus. But I feel like if you're 1 win, you want to just be, accelerating this issue. Tops on 2 HP off the back of those nades. If he was down below, not on that silo, he would have been dead.
A lucky man to be alive, but some very, very nice shooting coming out. The free throws, Brandon, with those lovely, lovely HE grenades. Results in damage.
Ooh, Olsek's doing a classic B-dog.
Yeah, whiffing a 1v2.
Oh.
They say.
Getting 1 and being done, I think, normally.
Respect that, though.
Oh, you just outed me like that.
Sorry.
Why don't I get invited to the stacks anymore?
You're always welcome in the stacks, but we just don't play Counter-Strike. I refuse to admit what games we do play.
We're literally playing it yesterday.
2 10-mans.
Yep, which is even worse, because there's 9 people in the queue ahead of me.
And do you know what, Brandon? I've never hated it more. That's my honest take. I was rattled in those 2 games. I was unbearable to play with. I feel bad. Sorry to my team yesterday. The cool mechanic of being able to private matchmake with 9 other friends is very useful, though. We'll give that to the old Counter-Strike gods themselves. Mr. Valve himself. Enjoyed it.
In this 10-man, Preasy are struggling.
Yes, I was thinking that. That's the 7th round on the T side for 1 win. And feels like their economy... I mean, look, there is problems in this 1 win T side, but I don't think there's enough rounds in the half for Preasy to be able to put a stop to it and level up their game in time for a T side pistol. Down, best they can do is 8. And look, I don't want to be that guy, but I know how 1 win operate on the CT side. I saw it yesterday. No doubt I'll see it again today. I'm concerned for this Preasy side.
Yeah, me too. Especially because we haven't even seen Deco and AWP yet. Oh, these mollies. It is just unbearable. TMB gets spammed out. Another opening. Although, take a look at this. Refresh trying to get involved. That's a great find. Smokes off the door behind him. Tries to create a little bit of a gap for himself, but Boomich just says no. Refresh brought down so low now. Gotta be concerned,
Wow.
but Altec steals a Nickelback.
I was going to say, Gimmicks giving Refresh that kill is cool, but taking so much damage on the exit basically makes that play redundant. But as you say, the fact that 1win dropped down to 3 by the help of Altex's M4 is certainly going to be a benefit. Boomich down the vent he goes. Allowed to start as his feet hit the bottom of the vent, so at least the CT side will know what's going on, but he finds Nikodos before there's a chance to react. Travis makes the noise. Refresh tries to move through the smoke and shift down, but a good read from the T side now puts them a man up.
Altec's in the same position though immediately. I don't know how expected that's going to be for 1win, but he doesn't go to decon, he goes to double. Couple of bullets right between the eyes. Tops, now with no money, thinks, I don't really want to be involved in this, guys. I'm just going to go to spawn. I'm going to hold on to my how. And 1win, well, they're barking all over the map. 8 rounds now on this T side. They've won out the half. And now they're looking for even more.
Gary. So that is a round put further on Ali. His side just bouncing from strength to strength right now. I don't think there's any other way of putting it. Just a great game from him, Brandon, and seems like there's no signs of stopping him. 8 on the T side, still with a few more rounds to spare, at least to play in this first half as well. Trying to get the idea that this one already wandering in the way of 1win. But he played 12 rounds of Counter-Strike, Brandon. 4 to the good. It's 8-4 T side Nuke. I think I can stress how nuts that result is.
Really good. Wants a bit more of a force buy, and Nikodos finds the opener. That's good. Now we need one out of Altec. Oh, that was the chance. All blind. Boomich finds TMB. Boomich is incredible at finding these opening kills, I've got to say, especially in this game. He even finds Refresh. Spots the player out towards Hell, gives further intel to his team, Nikodos. Tucked down in secret. Altec now trying to clear alongside Tops. And they will find Boomich, and now that's another AK that can be picked up by the CT side. But the more pressing issue is that there's 2 players on the B bomb site for 1win, and they've punched in the digits.
Yeah, look, Nikodos low, 2 rifles. Preasy. Yet again, more concerned about the future than the present, so it'll be another save call made. Fantastic discovery, though, as 1win make it number 9 here. Right result for them as a team.
Oh, no.
One, gotta get away. Oh, my God.
How's he done that?
Smooth operation for the big man. Get in and out with a frag. Takes an awful lot of damage with it, though, so I was quite concerned about that. But no worries, apparently.
Statement, and you tell me whether you agree with the take.
Yep.
This is now too far gone for Preasy to win the map.
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. I think it's very important to highlight the scoreline, as you say, 9-4. Rounds T side is always like, well...
What about 10?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's always a good thing, but when there's another one on the horizon after that as well... Very concerned. Very, very concerned. I am, Mr. B-Dog.
Oh.
Job. 1v1 at least. It's brought down to a neutral standpoint. I don't know how neutral you can call this. The bomb is down and, well, there's already half the clock burnt off. Nikodos has got to give it its best go. This is one of the best chances they've had all map here to win a round. Winning it here would be nice, but unfortunately, Travis man has other plans. There you have it. 10 on the board for 1win. If you thought maybe it was doable from 9-6 down, how about 10-5? How about 11-4? How about game over in the first 15?
Tell you what though, like you got to give a lot of credit in that round for Preasy being able to even make that a 1 versus 1, because it felt like in a blink of an eye, one win had killed 4 players and just reduced them down to the single one. A explosive attack on towards top site. That's the first time we've seen that out of one win, to be honest, since the pistol, when they got owned by Nikados.
Voltex. Hey, behind the smoke. That would give him vision in CS2, but in Go it just gives one win something to dodge. Flash. 2 of them. Chucked in. And, well, distraction play, brilliant. Nikados is double. Deco and Travis earn 2 frags back. Nikados sits in a molly and dies. Boomich has got the wraparound as well. Hold on a second. This isn't going to be a ramp play to be. It's what Preasy think. They've rotated 2 players down. They're going to come right back towards A. Boomich is going to come out heaven. And a split push towards the site. 11 feels likely here, mate.
Oh. That's it. Pops just walked his way out of the vent and dealt with Deco too. Okay, 10-5. Not as bad as 11-4, but still a near impossible mountain to climb, in my opinion. But I could be wrong, because this is CS and anything can happen.
So, Brandon, 10-5. Sometimes miracles do happen here in Counter-Strike. But is this a miracle that is achievable by the 5 players on the server, or is this where we need someone to get a genie involved? It's a nice start for the USP of Deco as well. So already Preasy seeing themselves through to an early exit in terms of numbers. Down the man, down 2 men, in fact down 3 as it is. Pop's the only man to find a frag. He'll go for a plant. I'm not sure if it even gets secured. It will, but Travis making sure that nothing more than just the plant occurs. No damage in the post plant is what I was going to say. And there we go. 11 on the board for 1 win. Preasy get a plant, so maybe there's some wiggle room in terms of an investment. Either way, it's not going to be one that fills you with confidence, especially when you see what the CT side are going to manage to bring out.
Unfortunately, that is worst case scenario now for Preasy.
Yeah, they needed that pistol to like jumpstart their CT side. Their T side rather, but the CT side just
look at this crunch.
Overwhelmed. Yeah, that's
brutal.
You know, it's one thing to feel confident. It's another to disrespect them the way that they are now. This is just a slaughter.
Although 1 kill was aided the bomb plants come in, I think. Yeah. And good shot from TMB. That's going to keep the defense here up high, but you should be more worried about down low. Finally, TMB dealt with 3 on 2. And I like this. Nikados going hunting. Nice shot on towards Forrester. That makes things a little bit more comfortable now for 1 win.
Definitely. Voltex up high. He's going to get cleared. Glass starting to break. Swing is in. Didn't even see him. So massive damage done. And it is all left to Travis 1 on 2. You mentioned the idea of winning a pistol and starting the second half with a bang. Maybe not so much the pistol needed. Just the second round, Travis finds 1, but the bomb too far cooked. And so it will be by bomb detonation. Preasy, number 6.
There we go. That hurts economy as well for 1 win, because now they need to force in. And if you lose this, the economy's shattered. Suddenly, you're looking at 11-8. at the next gun round, and you can start talking about this being possible now for Preasy. This is why CS is so great, because you take every single round in isolation, and then you put it all together at the end, and it creates this bigger picture.
Big picture right now, Brandon, at least, is kill or be killed for Preasy, I think it's safe to say. That's the picture they're going to try and paint. We've got to deliver absolutely everything we can, and if we don't, it could just be the curtain drawn on this map. The pick of 1 win so far been very smooth sailing. This one, bit of a wonky spy though, at least for the CT side. Couple of M4s, couple of pistols, everything in between as well. Well, hoping for the best, but worst start to get as of yet.
On Boom Mitch, what you got with the CZ is a menace with this gun, although Nikodos punishes. That could have been the bomb denial. Instead, it's just a swift bullet to the skull. And if you nick back, if you're Travis, you're holding on to these M4s all day long.
Run for the hills, my friends. Run for the hills. Force play doesn't work out, so they're going to have to give it another go. Another time here, Brandon. This round certainly isn't the place to do so. 7 on the board for Preasy, and to be honest with you, my friend, I'm pretty shocked that this has gone the way it has. You know, don't get me wrong, I expected Preasy to have some pushback here on this T side, but having lost the pistol, they're bringing out a second round and then a follow-up. 1 win on an eco, should be a third as well. And quite quickly from 11-8, you know, I'm not saying game on just yet. I think you've got to give them a little bit more time before you can start declaring comeback ideas and whatever and start spitting your conspiracies here on Nuke. But you can piece together the picture that Preasy are going to try and paint to get back into this game.
Well, there's going to be some more kills there with the USPs, but no, not to be. Back Boomich versus Refresh Nikodos. Look at the health bars, Ryan. It's actually quite scary for Preasy. They could be losing this round. Nickelback, he just holds. Yeah, sliding into a corner here is so much more valuable than going around the corner and hunting actively for this T side. Although, it's now a little bit of a weird timing because now we're getting exactly that scenario, but he spots out both.
Now what? Nikodos 1v2, low HP. Towards ramp. Game.
The thing is, you don't even want to turn this into a save scenario because then your money's not with the rest of the gang.
Got to give it a punt no matter what.
The reason why he's gone completely silent here is he's trying to cause a rotate, and he has. In fact, he can isolate Nickelback here, and then you got to bear in mind that Boomich is only going to be on a USP. Needs to clear down below, but might not clear completely over the box. Doesn't matter. Nickelback just swings. Intuition from 1 win, and that's 2 rifles and USPs that win that round.
Well, 7. 4 to go. Scenario that feels like it can't be topped. 1 win, a little bit of a blip after losing the second and the third round, but somehow managing to make it work on pistols with a couple of safe guns. Just classic 1-win things. Look at that, by the way. Preasy, diagonal smokes. The gap in the middle of them. Oh, Forrester.
Oh, you naughty boy.
Wow, brilliant.
That angle's gross.
Really sick stuff. Deco's able to mop up one with his AUG. And just like that, Nickadoz on his own 1v3.
Good luck. Okay, good start. He has got the bomb on his back as well, so that's one more little side quest you can tick off already because it's in your pocket. 1 minute left, got more HP to work with than the previous. Issue is, again, Nickelback's taken up a very deep position in the B-bomb site to the point where Nickadoz is going to have to go clearing and the windows aren't broken. Oh, that hurts. This is going to be a long-laboured clear to the point where he's going to think, actually, I might be okay. I'll commit the plant. Nickelback doesn't open the door until Nickadoz just completely resets his positioning. Plant's on the right-hand side. Deco's here, spotting him out. Should be, oh, definitely a kill. And it will be. Really well played from 1-win. They get their 13th.
Well picked up upon. Nickelback just holding off, allowing Deco to go play fetch for an AK. 13, as you say. Struck Preasy with the loss bonus at a bomb plant. Gives him comfort in being able to buy pistols, but can't really afford to overinvest in this round, so going to have to play from 14-7 down by the looks of things. That in of itself, very, very worrying.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen Deco on an all-pool game.
I don't think we have either. Which is interesting. For a man that's so prolific with the big green.
No, I actually think that really suits 1-win's playstyle on this map. Because they're very fluid and dynamic with their rotations.
Yeah.
Nickadoz finds Nickelback. Ah! Oh no! It's happened twice. Unfortunately, for Preasy, they can't kill him. That's wild that that happens twice in a row. Travis. Oh. Okay. What an angle. What an angle from Travis.
So filthy, man.
That's so sick. A lot of players would panic and they'd go right to try and take a wider angle. He just goes on top.
That's just so outrageous, Brandon.
Speaking of things that are outrageous, I want to give a lot of compliments here to also the kill distribution on 1-win. Look at this. Your bottom is 12, your top is 17. Everyone's there. Everyone's providing and giving the same output. This is a really impressive nuke from 1-win.
Yeah. And the thing is, they look pretty wobbly at the start of CT side, right? Like having won the pistol and then completely fumbling. Yeah, the force and the round after that as well. But since then, it has been structurally very, very sound.
And now what you can do is save. You're running out of options to do that.
Yeah. Problem is, you can't, like, when you're 14-7 down, Brian, I hate to be that guy, but you just can't cherry pick what rounds you save or not. Like, a one round or another, you're just going to have to play with basically balls to the wall Counter-Strike, you know? And you just, no matter the scenario, you just commit. Because saving every round isn't going to get you anywhere in this game. And case in point here, we're heading into round 22. We're 14-7 down. Refresh saves his AK. And then we've got like 3 Tech 9s and a Deagler around it. I know it's an upgrade on being able to buy a Tech 9 in the next round, but it's not like, as I said, you can't just cherry pick your saves anymore. You just got to commit to every round if you want to win this map out. Especially on the T side as well, being 14-7 down. I could understand maybe If it was a hero M4 on the CT side of things, and you're really trying to give it a go on a comeback story. Oh, wow, great spray transfer from Deco. But yeah, I don't see a world in which Preasy can win this, especially when we're saving in rounds maybe that be less concerned about saving.
Hello, TMB. Come on. Got to do it for us now. Lumich, he's holding the heaven ladder because of course he is.
Why wouldn't he be, mate? Why wouldn't he be? Mega job. Mega job. 15 on the board for 1 win. And a single round to go until it is game over.
And that's why it kind of feels a little bit harsh when we say like 10 rounds, 9 rounds on T side. We're like, it's just too much to try and handle. This is what we're talking about. And you saw them play yesterday as well. Really? Nothing's going right for Preasy. You saw them play yesterday, Ryan, a 1-win. Guys on Nuke and on Inferno, and you said their CT side was ridiculously solid. Now we're getting another showcase of it. Deco still yet to pick up that sniper. Definitely had the money to afford it. Look at Travis's bank account.
Brav's got the dollars. Not that it might even matter. This could be the last round of play that we see here on Nuke. But like Preasy hoping for a red card and like 10 minutes of extra time, all the rest. Well, Forrester, nicely done. There's one, there's two, one more to go. And Poetic, the 1 win, do it in 16-7 fashion, Brandon. Close out the map very, very convincingly. And well, with that, mate, I think it's safe to say we're heading to a second one, not knowing where to put the pin on the Preasy map, because Nuke, it feels like we had a bit of an identity crisis, couldn't quite get the ball rolling on either side, to be honest with you, especially the first half, how important CT side Nuke is. The fact that 1 win even beat you in the first half, never mind 10-5, is just too much, and unfortunately didn't have the facilities to handle it when they switched over to the T side themselves.
Yeah, look, you just need to go away. You need to reset in this break and just think, okay, put that to the side. You've got to focus on this game. It's now 0-0 on your map pick. You played it 30 times. You've won it 70%. The odds are in Preasy's favour. Can they bounce back? Well, we're going to have to find out just after this.
A very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move, one push. One touch. One love. One click. One X-bet.
Are you sick of just opening cases? Join the events. At each event, you can find special cases from which tokens fall. Tokens are your ticket into a world of unique awards. For tokens, you can buy a skin, premium, or special balance. Try your luck in the skin generator. Also, you can leave your tokens at the token vault. And the more tokens you keep, the better skin you'll get. Add variety to opening cases with Hellcase.
Watch the matches with bo3.gg, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with bo3.gg.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Because with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you got to do is click here, select the mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh, shit. Not again. Change the mod now. Download Opera GX.
The champion of champions.
Welcome back to the CCT podcast. We got a couple of things to break down for you. We got some post-player break tournament results. We got the current CCT rankings, and we got the results of the online finals number 2. Interview coming up as well.
Enjoy the interview with one of my favorite and incredibly handsome individuals, along with Taz. It's going to be a banger.
So lots of exciting topics. The absolute legend of the game. It is Taz.
Directly beside him, Taco work together, but they don't go in the same peak. Oh, Taz! The devil strikes, and Taz ties the game.
How's retirement been? Would you get back with the old VP squad?
What our fans like to see this.
The hunger for glory feeds the desire, the courage to look for a challenge, to feed your ambitions. To reach for greatness. To become
The champion of champions.
B-Dog, it is map 2 of One Win Preasy, and look, man, we always knew this matchup was going to be a fun one. Preasy obviously still trying to build blocks in tier 2, One Win. I think in a very similar situation, but the timeline has obviously moved forward a little bit for them, having played in online finals and stuff like that. But we saw clear disparity between the two teams in map 1. One Win was able to just lock out the Preasy side. 16-7 is what the scoreline ended at. And look, I don't think Preasy, in an ideal world, they definitely should have done better. But we now head on to what is their strongest map in the pool, and hopefully after this 10-minute break with some new confidence and sort of a pep talk that is going to help them on their way to try and take us to that all-important decider of Overpass.
Yeah, look, if you're Preasy, you've got to rely on your structure here, because when it came to the one-on-one gunfights, One Win will win those out all day long.
Yeah.
So I think you've got to go back to your basics. You understand how to play this map. You've been doing it so competently over the last 3 months. All you need to do is just keep calm and just play your game. You don't have to try and force these issues. You don't have to try and create this space magically based off of you having a feeling that you need to contribute more. That's how the game escapes Preasy right now. If the individuals feel like they have to be the ones to make these hero plays, the opportunities will come to you. It's like tiki-taka in football, right? You just build up slowly, and eventually the round and the goal, it will come.
Yeah, just make sure to pass it around a lot, Brandon. That's what we're hoping for. No lob through ball antics here. No cheeky way of going 1-0 up here. One Win, already 1-0 up in the series, though. I think that's something we've got to discuss a little bit further. Nuke, just as a quick sort of blast back from the past, looking at the stats for that map, right? Like, you can't really pull them up on HLTV for some reason. They haven't, like, updated yet. But it wasn't just a deco show, Brandon. He didn't even AWP. That's what I'm interested in knowing, right? If he's not AWPing on Ancient, he's not AWPing on Luke, sorry, probably isn't going to be AWPing on Ancient. We've got 5 rifles of One Win, looking to take Preasy in 2. The question is, will they? That's all we're here to find out. Preasy on the T side, One Win on the CT side. It is Preasy's pick and a last-ditch effort to stay in CCT East Europe Series 2.
I think Deco will be AWPing. Look at this, though. Quick in cave. Deco. Having a swing, but not seeing anything. Preasy, very patient. And there's even a 3rd rotation from One Win over here. At least, that was a little bit temporary.
Plum.
Okay.
Okay, man. Okay,
Right.
man. How on earth is Travis doing it with the Jollies, Travis? What is this? The man from the Wild West has found 4. I don't believe it. Yet again, it's another pistol round. It isn't from Nicodos like on Nuke. It's from Travis here on Ancient. My God, that is sickening to see.
What on earth have we seen in these first round pistols? Incredible 4Ks now from both Nikodos and Travis. Like, what is going on? And honestly, he should have had that 5th kill, but Deco, he denies him. But 1 win, that is ridiculous. Talk about fighting out of a really tough situation. Preasy even had the split on from Cave, and it just doesn't matter. Travis annihilates them. 2 guns are better than 1.
That is that's so cool, that pistol man. That is insane. First kill full blind, by the way, like just running away. Then follows up with 3 more after the matter as well. My God.
Okay.
And well, second round looking just as good as the first here. Flashbang on out, 1 win. Baiting, tops into a fight is Deco.
That's so clever, actually. He's just right-clicked a flash, jiggled, but then stayed in the same position. And you would have thought that he might have conceded the space, used the flash to fall back. Instead, he just stands fighting over towards red. Molly now goes in. They know where Altex is. This is going to be maybe even a flawless round here for 1 win.
40 seconds left for Altex to try and win this round out, Brandon. One thing I will say, I know Deco gets fortunate in the first engagement in terms of lining players up, but that's 4 fights more or less taken 1 by 1. There you go. Quite quickly, the force buy dismissed, Brandon.
I'm worried.
I've got to say, like, again, just to reiterate that point, like, Preasy, no trade potential. When you're investing in SMGs and in rifles like that, don't get me wrong, yeah, I can understand if you want to, you know, a rogue push here or there for information or trying to catch 1 win off guard. But when it's all 5 players facing 1 by 1 into an SMG especially, let's you know, put some respect on the bill of the 1 win name here. Unfortunately, speaking of bills, it'd be a big one to pay here for Preasy. Not so much in terms of the weaponry, but I feel like the keys for a bit of cash making. Yeah, as the schemes continue here for 1 win, they're Ancient now 3 for 3.
Yeah, we're just waiting now, just for this round to be done and dusted.
Indeed. Real quick, Brandon, just to circle back on the point. Only player on 1 win to go negative on Nuke was Nickelback, and he went 13 and 16.
Yes.
Boomich went even, Deco +4, Forrester +3, Travis +7.
The thing I'm worried about most right now is, if you take a look at Preasy, they've had 3 kills in 3 rounds.
It is true.
There's the AWP.
We are, Mr. Deco. Basically takes him a map and a bit to get it out, which is interesting, because Nuke is one of those maps that you feel like AWPs get used an awful lot on. But he doesn't elect to use it. But here on the CT side of Ancient, I'm intrigued to see how he's going to try and make the magic happen with it, because a lot of people, I think the identity of the AWP very much clouded here on Ancient, but Deco knows how to utilize it. Nice start. But it is made a 4v4 as Nickelback overpressing maybe towards Cave. Sorry, towards Donut.
Going, he's 9 and 0 right now. Bomb making its way probably towards B, but Travis, that is a disgusting angle on towards Nikodos. Flashbang and smokes can now come over. Potentially, TMB does deal with Forrester, but you got to remember that Boomich is also here. It's only a Galil, but he's tucked in the best possible spot to deal with them if they reset and go towards A. Nice shot. And then Top's looking the other way. Boomich, good repositioning. Fantastic round out of him. First gun round comes in a resounding successful 1 win.
Well, you said it's a buy round, Brandon. At a buy round for the T side, that is a bonus for the CT side. 4-0, 1 win currently stand on, feels like, a throne made of gold. Like, okay, another thing here. Absolutely despise what I'm seeing on my screen. You know, a keen bean in the Twitch chat will probably already realise. This is an eco, or at least it's meant to be for Preasy. I know we're on 4-round loss bonus. TMB is at $500. Bro is going to be buying a Galil in the next round if they don't get a plant. There's the first kill. Travis just knows when the bomb mounts one coming through the smoke. There's 3 players on the scene. Only the one found. The AK of Boomich. Deco taken down by the back set of tops. And I call TMB a bit silly for investing, but maybe, just maybe, it's worth it because now it's Nickelback against 2 and they could do it with rifles. But with a B-rush, yeah, why not? Let's just go and win.
How does that happen? How does that... I don't know.
Yeah, it's some spectacle. But here we are, my friend. Here we are. 4-1 is where we stand. 1 win. At least there's proof that they can lose on Ancient. You know, sometimes your hardest round for any team, not just Preasy, it can be that first round and just like going against the grain and putting rounds on the board. But they've tallied up their first. See if any more can be done off the back of it.
Mitch. Oh. Missing out. And Altex finds an opener. All comes down to Deco. Real re-smoke. On towards Cave. That's good because it kind of just shuts out Preasy. That means they have to come through this ramp. What's the game? Are they saving? Yeah, I guess.
Look, in this scenario, I know it seems a little bit weird. Now there is less point in saving because Refresh has just made sure that the full buy in the next round is not going to get full capacity for 1 win. I was going to say, Boomich and Forrester had enough money to buy or drop guns, right? Like that's how that one's always going to go. Get owned, just shot in the face, another player dead, and that'll be that. So, hey ho, on to the next one. Good start.
Oh no.
Doesn't even get saved. No one survives for 1 win. So I say it's a save call. It isn't.
Damn, look at those odds. Makes sense. Yeah, you got to save this one. I'm gonna run some numbers.
Okay.
Check the old stats over in the 1 win base. Their CT side is significantly worse than their T side. They recently, by the way, beat Monte on this map.
That ain't bad.
Who I'd class as a better team than Preasy. That was 8-7, 8-7 on the halves. 16-14. I think 6 rounds on CT, I think is good enough for 1 win. That's a wild kill.
I thought Altex killed him then, but he didn't. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we're fine.
But he just leaped into the sky and just blasted his opponent straight in the face. But it's okay. A-okay, in fact.
Forrester might have to jump on tops. But Nikodos and Altex are killing everyone on the bomb site anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Altex. Oh, okay. Adjusts in time. And now here comes Forrester. Oh, if he can kill TMB and Altex. No. Got 1 out of 2.
Very nice. 4-3. Got to remember, this is a similar start to Nuke, right? It was like one win that pushed ahead early doors. Preasy sort of brought it back into contention, and then the gap started to open up. So let's see, round 2, or round 8, I guess, but round 2 for one win in their rifles to see if they can deliver. Forrester's just moving shot blind and somehow tagged up Oltec. Trades, Oltec's caught on the temple push, but actually doesn't win the fight. Deco dropped, Nickelback trades 3v3, so the back and forth leaves neither team with the advantage in terms of numbers.
TMB can win this though.
All right, late lurk in middle.
Back's got to be so careful. Has to clear this. Oh, but TMB, that is a great shot. That also opens up possibility for maybe Boomich to get involved. Back turned. That's the bomb dropped, and that's the AWP gone. Remember, Altex is still really low, and now you can hear the TMB scrambling in towards Donut. That's going to be heard by Boomich as well. And Boomich is going to go all the way around the world.
I was going to say, this is now a wild game of Goose Chase. Smoke dropped in, TMB blocking vision for one of these players, but you're right, Boomich. Oh, he's even around the world. This is to join up with his teammate. That's why Travis has been so disciplined.
Okay. I think you should be so worried about A main if you're Preasy. Altex needs to clear. Oh, he can't do it. In towards Donut they go. For TMB, but look, you've got two smokes here. One can go in the donut itself, and one can go on the bomb. Boomich just starts to stick, spam. Oh, it did connect for one bullet.
Oh, that's a full stick. Oh my god, TMB holds his nerve. Spray of dreams. Looking at his teammates, their bodies, picks up an AWP, plucks it from his friend's body. What an important round to win. Brandon, I thought that was just going to be game over. A stick from Boomich would have been enough, but no. Denied, quite literally, in the final moments of the round. The dying embers that one win concede a fourth.
Fair play to them. Fair play to Preasy and TMB. Making that one entirely possible. Oh, how's that not a kill? Instead, Altex Nikados met with a nade. Nickelback met with a leg.
Not ideal, but one win. I mean, you're going to have to try some level of innovation on pistols, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. Good stack. It's the correct choice. Still, hit your shots, though. And Altex finds Boomich. But, A main, tops, not considering it. That's messy. But Forrester finds the kill. Deco with another. Preasy, no. Forrester was out here, but the spray, I was going to say, nearly connects onto refresh. One bullet away from death. Travis, this would be a phenomenal clutch. However, not happening.
It goes in. Travis blocked off. Bomb chucks a refresh, lowest HP player. Plant. Altex finds him. Travis, nothing in the 1v3. Game over. And it is Preasy that take the lead here on Ancient.
Fair play to them, they've earned it. Really been building back into this game, making it really competitive here. For one win, they've got out everything they can desire, bar a couple of pieces of util on some of the players. But Deco on the AWP. M4s are plenty. All A1Ss as well.
Running into middle, refresh. Through Nikados to do the job. But it's Nickelback that dies yet again in middle without a frag. two players tag low. On the contrary, Oltec's going for a bit of a jump spot. That smoke could not have been better timed from Travis. Quite literally saving Boomich's life there. Could have been a certainty for Preasy's two-man advantage, but instead, one win only sit with a one-man deficit.
Trying to lurk as well. Re-smoking towards cave. Travis, being held as well as the ramp by Deco. And Forrester's here as well. The whole gang is here, but you can still evacuate if you're Preasy. Look at this from Refresh. They've got everything, and Oltex finds Boomich. Oh, this is a weird little timing out of Forrester. And Refresh misses the mark, though. And that's going to make this bomb site much more difficult to hold on to.
Bomb down. Very nicely done. Forrester finds Oltex. TMB 1v3, low HP already, so between these two players, only one shot that needs to connect, and Deco's M4 straight to the chest will be enough. It will be 5-all and tie game again. 10-second defuse, so a few seconds to wait for.
So much money, though. Look at this for Preasy. Oltex 10k. Icador's 11. So, if one win wants to do this, they've got to do it the hard way. Deco, 3 kills in that round. But a smiley face in the spawn. Vibes immaculate. That's been actually a really big thing I've noticed when talking to players. Like, oh, how's everything going? Yeah, our vibes are really good. It's like, okay. Good.
Also, that's such an English word to use as well, vibes, you know?
Yeah.
But it is just very, like, universal. I was going to say European, but even that's too, like,
Travis.
enclosed. That's nice, behind the Molotov.
That's aggressive.
Wings and connects. Rush bang in middle, Refresh not caught by it, sitting in cutout. Boomich being cautious on what's in front of him in red room, and a fight taken by Nickelback yet again, just dropping goose eggs and donut. That's another death, another casualty without a response, and even then Refresh doesn't just find one, he finds two.
How's he done that? That second kill is amazing. Deco on this angle, upset by the molly, and falls back straight into the smoke. TMB dispatches. Now the only player in the defense here is Travis. He's just looking to get out, I think. Oh, back turn. That timing's unreal.
Save for Forrester. Before was never going to happen. Bomb will go off. Forrester finds one, but stands his ground to try and exit. There we have it. 6-5, Preasy. The lead again, but a close first half here on Ancient. And you mentioned the stat line about one win in T-side Ancient. They're not out of the woods just yet.
Interesting decision whether you force or eco this. I'm pretty sure it's just Eagles for one win, and yeah, it will be. MP9 on Forrester. This is all off the back of one win really struggling to establish mid control in this half. Because constantly we're getting Nicadors or Refresh being able to find kills, and then as soon as I'm talking about it, Nickelback and Boomich going with a CZ and a 5-7 and take mid for themselves. Nice nades. Even better kill from Oltex on towards Deco. B, open. Oh, okay.
3v3.
Possible. Third one in towards cave as well. Actually really fast. Boost going to be spotted out in a sec, but Tops checks the flank. That's massive.
Brilliant. TMB now puts it just on Bubic's shoulders. Nikodos able to take him down. And there we have it. 7 on the board for Preasy, 2 to the good. Money to rebuy here for 1 win. A massive punt here in round 13 could spell disaster at the end of this first half.
Lots of nades being exchanged towards mid as per. Boomich now getting really aggro in towards Cave and actually winning out the fight. Nikodos hits the deck early. Boomich swaps to an AWP. I think he's trying to extract that for Deco. Now needs to be careful. Voltex can nearly have both. Okay, Boomich.
It left 4v3. It's the CT side that hold the advantage.
Don't think you're clearing this. Although, how does the crack not get 2?
Yeah.
Forrester gets 1, fortunately enough. But look, this is still a 2v1. TMB brought down really low. They know where he is. Boomich might even just go through this smoke. He will. Bomb denied. 1 win, take the round.
Very nice. I've got to say, Nickelback has been very underwhelming in this first half. And as you say, no double kill there is pretty surprising. One round gap between the two. 1 win on the upswing. And looking at Preasy's money here, Brandon, you'd think after continual success that they'd have a little bit more money than what they have right now. They've got, what, 1 more buy in them in the next round, and that's it. I know it's number 15. Even then, it's not going to be a great one because the loss bonus isn't high. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit concerned.
This one's a change of pace. Look at all the spam. Boomich finds a couple of kills. Flashbang's great for Travis to set him up on the angle. And that is a complete shutdown by 1 win. That is flawless. Spoke about money, you're right. 1 win can now win out this half.
They can. Nikodos can buy an AK. TMB can. Ultex can. But for Refresh and Tops, Galil's maybe SMGs. There's a technical pause as well.
Of course.
We head into round 15. Hopefully nothing too serious.
Hope not. It just really breaks the flow of the game. I want to watch more. I want to watch it now. I don't want to go to a break. Come on. Oh, typing. You guys feel motivated by my speech? Tech 10, Tech 9.
They heard you.
Yeah. It echoes out over Ancient. That's how I imagine when we cast, by the way. It's like, there's loads of like little, like, all the crowd is like just on like the edge of their seats, like a Coliseum, and we're speccing a map of CS, just kind of in the middle. I know, it's a really weird way to look at it. That's how I look at it. We're live.
We are, my friend.
Extra and falls and spawn. What's going on?
Live. It's for Deco, so we can pick one up, and so the A player can spam the smoke and then pick up a new gun if he runs out of ammo.
All right.
There you go.
Good reasoning. Hello.
Oh, my days. That is ambitious from Refresh. TMB finds one back through the smoke at least. Problem is to rotate quick on the scene. Travis.
Oh.
That is 80 damage too much taken by the rifleman of TMB.
Should have been nada. Long now being adopted. The issue is, Top, you're going over here with the bomber. But, okay, never mind. It's fine. How has that happened then? Back out of clutch.
There's one man you want to have in this situation, it is him.
Difficulty is Altex's position.
Deep drawn. Misses, never mind. Nikodos puts him to rest before things get a little scary. Preasy up 8-7 at the turn of the half. 5 auto mutes, 6 auto mutes on Preasy. Interesting.
Outrageous.
Toxic players, man. Always the way. I'm joking. 8-7, as you can see, Preasy in front, but only by 1. A marginal lead that means a pistol is everything for them heading into this second half. Favourites over at 1xbet, still 1 win, of course. We're going to check it out at cct.gg/1xbet.
Preasy have a near 60% win rate on their CT side, and 1 win have a 57% win rate on their T. So it's close. It'll be fun.
Running in. B site will be ours. Says
Oh.
1 win. That is a sick dink from Nickelback.
That was
not rewarded
mid-air.
with the frag, but the man soars through the sky and just shoots him straight in the face.
Deco. Okay. It didn't look like he was looking at him. I'm sorry. Had to raise an eyebrow, but it was a great shot. And now he's got them, I was going to say, in the palm of his hand. But he doesn't. Refresh. Good conversion. Good jump out of Altex to offset the crosshair boomage. That's an important contribution. He's looking for even more. This is messy. This is scrappy, but it still results in 1 win, potentially taking the pistol. Nickelback just tucked in. Now we'll go wide. Oh my. Chaos.
Eight all, tie game. Of course, having won that round, it isn't just an 8th that 1 win will get. It should be a 9th and a 10th as well. BT side should be struggling for finances here, Brandon. Pops in close main, but just as quick as he gets to the box, Forrester shoots him in the face with a Galil, and already that 5v4. 1 win can accelerate towards the A site. And probably for the rest of the boys here on the CT side,
No
should be
way.
looking for a save. Then again, another opportunity offered up. Boomich just wanders out middle on his own, and yeah, done deal.
It should be fine. Like, there shouldn't be a world in which they win this unless you give them 1v1s. Deco, I'm looking at you. Altex gets dinked. TMB also quite low. This probably is to get chalked up to a save. Preasy will then just keep everything and bring this forward into the next. But 1 win surely on double digits before the first gun round appears.
One win in front. 9 on the board. Preasy getting away with a MAC-10, an MP9, a 5.7 and a Deagle. The pick and mix of pistols and SMGs is definitely going to help bolster what is an eco round for Preasy now. Also, the armor and the utility that comes with it is a benefit. See if 1 win can prove why they are a T-sided team here on Ancient. Start is good. Let's see if they can deliver even more.
This one should always be a 1 win round, and it is.
There you go. That's 4. 5. Oh, wow. Deco.
Bit unnecessary, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say. Going to giving away a little bit too much now. A little bit too much.
Way too much.
That is disappointing. Hold on. What is Brev trying to do there? I don't know.
Just
I mean,
get another kill. That's
yeah,
what that is.
looking to try and take more scalps, I guess. But on win get 10, but at the cost of 3 weapons, when realistically it should have been a maximum of 1.
Travis staying on the Galil. Okay. No warp in play whatsoever.
That's
Forrester
a good start.
finds TMB. That's a great start. Look at tops though.
Ooh,
Back.
Doesn't win it out, but the good thing is there's a delayed push towards A. There's a second man in Deco. He's a very valuable individual. Travis is starting to push on out as well, so there's the pressure from main. And because Travis is so close towards Donut and Preasy is smoked off, you cannot afford to go running to take these fights. 3v4, this is an incredibly difficult decision to make now, Brandon.
I think you save it. I don't
do
think
you
you
save
can
or do
for
you
this.
go? I don't think you do either. I think you run away. That's 1 win up to 11.
The reason why is because you don't know the damage that's been dealt, really. It's all unconfirmed. Go in, you lose everything. That's really awful. Boomich, taking down Refresh, though, is even worse. So look at this. He's dropped out. Low HP. Nikados might feel a little bit more confident to go for a swing, but Deco stood in instead, and he's on 100 HP. That's really cool. Oh, no. And look, Forrester might even find Old Tex in spawn, or at least confirms where the man is. 1 win. I would not go throwing all your pennies into this. And they won't. Let one survive. And that'll be it.
There you go. 5 away, 1 win from shutting out this BO3, giving Preasy no chance at a semi-final or a quarter-final or anything of that kind. Five rounds away, Preasy. Couple of safe guns. Will look to invest everything they can into the near future. Not this one, it's the next round they're more concerned about. Which should mean, realistically, 1 win up to 12.
It should. It all depends on Refresh and Donut here, because he's the only one with the rifle. Alongside Altex. Altex coming over as well. Okay, both rifles. And the flashbang, sure, it blinds Refresh, but he catches a glimpse of Forrester before he's blinded. No smoke on Donut, 1 win. Right until now. Okay, that's better. Travis finds tops. They're being silent. They might even push through towards B here, Ryan.
Might do. Nice shot from Deco. Should bring the forces back around towards the A side of things. Nikados pressing from B and from middle should please give the game up for Nickelback. It doesn't.
Whoa.
Deco, nice shot to Refresh. They know Old Texas in Donut as well. And if I'm not mistaken, they know the last man was in spawn anyway. So
They do. They do.
they can just plant the bomb on A. Post-plant scenario. Win the round from here. Make sure this Deagle finds nothing more than air. And that will be the case. Deco closes it out with a 4K. 21 and 10 this man is. 22 years old, by the way, Brandon. Got to throw it out there.
What game he's having. What a game 1 winner having as well. Because, I'll be honest, this T side has actually looked pretty shaky in parts. But their individuals are bailing them out. That round especially. Incredible shot out of Deco on towards, I think it was Refresh, the first guy that fell in towards Donut. Now look at this. Full gun round. 1 win. Might be changing the pace. This might be fast, and it is. Straight up the nades. Oh, they're cascading down upon the ramp. Boomich, 1 HP. In fact, they wanted to try and escape. And Boomich will still find a kill one towards Refresh anyway. And they're gone.
Four v 4. Very easy opportunity for Preasy to pick up 2 of these players on 1 win left low as well.
gap is if they go red rather than donut.
All right.
And they go in red rather than donut. However, Tops has stepped in, but he swings. That's a big mistake. But the bomb. Oh, look at the bomb, Boomich. Oh, this is so awkward. So awkward. How'd you get Boomich over? He's going to get caught out here by Altex, surely. No way. No way.
One plant. 3v3. Preasy have just given up a site, and that means they've got a 40-second fuse placed on this round. Nicely done from Deco. Altex trades. Nicely done from Nickelback. He'll find Altex, and just like that, it is down to just Nikados. 1v2. Yeah. One right call, one right maneuver made. And that's it, mate. One win up to 13. Talk about the tables turning. That was a perfect opportunity for Preasy to put themselves back on the map here in Ancient. But one win. Have other plans. Boomich even dies to the bomb.
No way. He was in cave.
That is crazy. Welcome to Counter-Strike, mate. Welcome to CS.
CS2's got an even bigger radius, so that's going to be fun. Does more damage. What I will say is, incredible afterplant from one win. They've got low HP and they go, okay, well, let's just play trade. Let's just take off different angles and isolate these fights. A double up from Donut from Preasy results in one kill. And that's it. Also, I don't want to be rude, and I don't mean it to be when I say this, but TMB is not the player you expect to be top fragging in this Preasy side. Need more out of Nikados. A throw. What is this? That's so awkward. Ray doesn't connect either. So B control gathered by Preasy. Mid control's coming out. Nikados has to turn this flash, but we'll look back in and surely has the kill, and he does, and a second. Leaves it all up to Deco.
Well, nicely done. At least Preasy make it 9, but the saying is better late than never, Brandon, but this is pretty damn late to get back into this game. Preasy win one round. One win have enough to rebuy. Preasy have to invest in a few rifles more. If they lose this round, they're going to have no funding. The problem is I can see them very quickly running out of chances to get back into this game.
Agreed. From TMB, those good. Really good. Boomich, though, just scales up red. Meanwhile, shelf control not being contested this time by the CTs.
Oh, very nice from TMB. Opening kill. 2 in the back go their way. Nikados makes it 3. 4 frags from 4 individuals. There we have it. 1v4 for Nickelback. Maybe there are chances for Preasy.
Maybe. No money now. Gonna have to save double loss, take a timeout, 30 seconds to think about everything. One win, heavy favourites, but Preasy can still work their way into this game. They can still win this map.
pause, 30 seconds to talk things through. Time to get back down to business. 1 win. Need to figure out a solution fast, I think it's safe to say. Well, double spam towards middle, finds nothing. Preasy empty a lot of ammunition that way, but they've got to be careful. It is a big push towards the A side of things. Nicodol's quick to react and respond with one of his own. Bomb in the open. His refresh finds a second. Oh, and it is a slaughterhouse. Last man of Travis beats the Nets. However, 1v5 for him was just a little bit too far. Finds one. One is enough as Preasy lock in an 11th.
Take that all back. Speaking of AWPs, Deco can't afford his. It'll have to be full AKs for 1 win. And what do you do here if you're this T side? They've tried fast B, it hasn't worked. They've gone for slow mid control, and it has at certain stages. I think A's the gap, and A's the vulnerability here for Preasy. Forrester takes 60 damage, Spam not connecting, but they're scaling. This is fast in towards Cave. They've got the control.
I'm spotting Nickelback. I think you can understand 1 win. There's going to be certain level of scare now.
Yeah, there'll be timidity in play because you don't want to allow an inroad in. But with that being said, retake smoke's now being dropped for Preasy. Good cave space has been gathered, but there's been no pressure anywhere else on the map. So 1 win need to address this. Or maybe they just go to the other side of the map. They've drawn all these rotations over, but they need to act fast. Donut's open.
And where are 1 win heading? They just seem to know exactly where to go, man.
Great smoke from TMB. 20 seconds though, 1 win. They're going back to B. So weird. And Nikodos finds Forrester.
A big opening frag.
I don't think they're making it in time here.
Oh, wow. Fair enough. Nicely done. That is brilliant.
That was really weird.
It was. It was a weird round for 1 win, but well reacted to by Preasy. No over rotations, no over stacks, no over gambles. Brandon, they played that brilliantly. 13-12. Maybe there is a chance at a third map.
You're not forcing this if you want when you're just taking 30 seconds to figure out what's going on. That round was great, apart from they didn't put enough pressure on one side of the map to actually have true rotations. That's the thing. I think if you're 1 win there and you do a full exec on towards A with all the utility, all the flashes, and you kept players out in towards Cave, that's where it's going to be a success story.
It's a 1 round game.
Big space at A right now. Look at this. Forrester's just going to take it. Go. Hold W right now if you're 1 win, you get a bomb plant. Or do you? Because there's no smoke for Donut.
There is. It's coming in now.
Late.
Oh, but the peak beforehand just doesn't fill me with confidence. And the donut smoke missed. They missed the lineup of the donut smoke. Nickelback plants on the corner. Ticon in for a boomage. Oh, and he finds himself one. A TK in the mixer as well. It's Nickelback a 1 HP 1v2 required.
Good
Don't see
luck.
him winning it out, but yeah, it's an impressive turn of events that OneWin even managed to scrape 3 kills and a plant together here. Try and go again here in the post. Oh my god, wait! Oh, never mind. 4 kills and a bomb plant. How is it the pistols, Brandon, is the closest we've had in like 5 for 1 win?
I don't know.
Literally P250s and whatever.
I don't know. I feel like if you're 1-win though, you just realise how free that space was. Deco on the AWP. If I'm 1-win, I'm slamming it A right now. I'm putting nades in towards mid, flashing, maybe send one player out, but you are running it A. There's no one there again. Big nades. Boomich, oh my goodness me, he's out. Nice shot out of Deco. That's exactly what the Docs were ordered for, 1-win. Preasy have to build from the ground up here, although they're just going to walk through each other in the smoke. That's wild. That's completely undone all the hard work Deco's put in. Oh, Ryan, look at the flank as well.
Yeah,
Look
this
at
is
TMB.
big. They're going to get boxed in here, 1-win. 50 seconds left. They've got plenty of time to take the site, but you're right, it's about what's behind. Deco. Oh, Deco dinks. And they lost Forrester in the frontal push as well. 2 players low. Travis is the only man really that could try and get this round off the ground, but instead it's dug in 6 feet under. 14 on the board for Preasy. You'd think it's all over. Maybe, just maybe, the game's only just beginning.
Oh my god, I'm going to be honest with you, this is just 1-win in a nutshell. This is all they do. Every best of 3 I watch, they look dominant map 1, they have a really big lead round 2, and then they just lose grip of the game, and then it goes to map 3 every single time. And I think I've casted 1-win easily about 20, 30 times, and I think this has happened in about like 27 of the best of 3s.
Could be a big battle. A big battle from the old 1-win boys.
What was this, 13-9? Felt like it. Let me look.
Get official adjudication.
VAR. Preasy won 6 in a row. So 13-8, 13-9 in that round. 13-8.
13-8, yeah.
Now we get the A play again. Nikados on the AWP.
I was going to say, this time they are a little more ready than the last. Smoke goes in close, but Nikados even closer. Top from the heavens finds himself 1. Travis trades, but again, at the cost of 2 players, 1-win. Only find 1 round, or 1 kill's worth of success. A round that's so important as well for this T side. Innovation required. Boomich moving through middle refresh. There's no way to get this kill, surely. Boomich down. And that is it, 2v4 for the boys at 1-win.
Great position out of Altex. Deco finds 1, but surely his day's numbered. Molly goes, oh, what is that bounce? Refresh claims the kill. 15-13. You can't put Preasy down on Ancient.
Here we are. Map point Preasy. A third may just have to be played. Flash goes out, a blind man. Oh my god, Thompson just killed his teammate basically. TMB trades. Forrester finds TMB. 4 on 3. Man advantage, 1 win. This must be an unfamiliar feeling because it's been a while since we've been here before.
Although Refresh runs Travis. They've got space out towards A at the bare minimum, but Nickelback needs to get in towards Donut and lock off this rotate. But they're just going to double flank through. This is going to be really unexpected here, especially because they're walking the entire way. Forrester turns around. Forrester is accounting for this, but if he even goes 1-for-1, I don't think that's good enough. Gets nothing.
Oh, missed shot from Nikodos. Surely that gives 1 win the edge here in the post plant. They know where the AWP is. The double flank from main. Surely going to be picked up upon Nickelback. Good movement. It's a nice first frag. Deco just confident to swing again. 30 rounds required, Brandon. It's 15-14.
Money's not great, though, for 1 win. It's got to be said. Nickelback gets an AWP for Deco at the bare minimum. Deco can drop 2 AKs over. It should be fine. Boomich can go Mac 10. He can go Galil. But honestly, that round all comes down to Preasy nearly killing one of their players.
Yeah. The mid-engagement was hard to watch. But nice delivery.
Oh, wow.
That is a great start, but through the top mid-smoke. Oh, nearly returns the favour, TMB. Tagged up, Boomich. I feel like that was a bit of a... I feel like that was a bit of a wasted smoke, and yeah, you are right. There was an AWP retrieved that Deco, I mean, if he wants to dual wield, I guess. That flash, pretty bad for Tops,
all because of Ultex.
This is nice. He's committed to a mid-fight just as the 8 execs coming in as well. There's a good time, Molly. 2 of them, in fact, smoke towards Donut. Tops is making noise, but how have 2 kills come in? TMB and Refresh both with frags. Forrester stands his ground. Boomich is gone. What? 1 versus 3 for Forrester. Just sat in main the whole time. He's a dead man walking. It's 16-14. It's map 3 required.
Nickelback just stared at Refresh coming through the smoke, or one of the players coming through the smoke, and just didn't look at him, just turned around. That's ridiculous. 1 win, it's classic. Map 3 needed, and we're just going to go straight to a break.
A very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move, one push. One touch. One love. One click. One X-bet.
Tired of boring case openings? Do you always get only cheap skins? The Hellcase website has tons of options to upgrade your inventory. It's up to you to participate in giveaways, events, or compete with other players in opening cases. Hellcase, your world of expensive skins.
Watch the matches with BO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with BO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Because with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you gotta do is click here, select the mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh, shit. Not again. Change the mod now. Download Opera GX.
The champion of champions.
Welcome back to the CCT podcast. We got a couple of things to break down for you. We got some post-player break tournament results. We got the current CCT rankings, and we got the results of the online finals number 2. Interview coming up as well.
Enjoy the interview with one of my favorite and incredibly handsome individuals, along with Taz. It's going to be a banger.
So lots of exciting topics. The absolute legend of the game, it is Taz.
Directly beside him, Taco work together, but they don't go in the same peak. Oh, Taz! The devil strikes, and Taz ties the game.
How's retirement been? Would you get back with the old VP squad?
Would our fans like to see this?
The hunger for glory feeds the desire, the courage to look for a challenge, to feed your ambitions. To reach for greatness. To become
The champion of champions.
Welcome back, you lovely looking people, to map 3, 1 win versus Preasy. Brannon, if I'm honest, mate, I'm mega disappointed in the 1 win side. And I think both of us, you know, like, both of us very much are as well. 13-9 up on Ancient. You are like a few rounds away from touching base with victory and just calling it a day. And then we head into this like weird cycle where 1 win just can't really bring it home, and they kind of like fumble the bag on buys and things like that. A clear misjudgment from 1 win out of that second map. And I don't know, mate. I really don't know how it's happened. It felt like basically 1 win relapse at the end of map 2. Just couldn't bring it home. Struggled massively on T side. And now we head on to a third map, which I'm honest with you, we should never be playing on in the first place. Preasy should have lost that 2-0.
Yeah, I agree. I think, look, the biggest issue with that was that 1 win first didn't assess that the A bomb site was the weak point until it was too late. And also, Boomich in towards middle, there's like 2 or 3 rounds where Deco or one of the other members have found an opening kill, really contributed well, and then Boomich will just walk through a smoke and die and undo all of that progress. It doesn't make any sense. And this happens way more frequently than it should. And I'm not sure what needs to change here. And apart from just playing a bit more safe, playing a bit more conservatively. Knife round has just begun. So we can finally see who's going to start on the CT. This is Overpass, most CT-sided map we've got. So I think for me, I guess after Nuke, right? But for me, whoever starts on CT is going to have a really big advantage. 1 win and notoriously very good on the T side of this map, which is something to consider.
Yeah, I think this is a really important point. It's weird. Preasy just won the knife round, so they'll start CT side. And you've got to consider this, Brandon. As you say, Overpass, the most CT-sided map in the pool right now, as a decider, a knife round to determine it. We saw what Preasy were like on Ancient on that CT side, made a really good comeback at the end of map 2. If they can translate that success from the end of map 2 into the start of map 3, 1 win have got to be careful, man. 1 win have got to be really, really careful, because they will be stepping on thin ice here heading into this deciding map. I've just heard in my ears, Brandon, that the game's ready, so it's only fair that we jump into it. A BO3 that ends in our final map. It is Preasy versus 1 win. 1 team to the semi-finals, 1 team eliminated. Who's it going to be? It's a race for 16, a foot race at that, here on Overpass.
Look at this as well from Preasy. 4 quick A. But for 1 win, they're out B already. Odds still favouring 1 win despite them bottling it on Ancient.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of get it. Might start, Boomich only with a 1, but he's going to know an abundance of information about these players pushing flank. Nickelback. Long range, can't quite connect. Forrester Trying his best to dip his toes in the water and do some damage, and he will. Travis, another Ultex coming out of the monster pipe, but it's Deco that deals with them both. And it is 1win that take the pistol. Good start for the T side here. Did mention how out of hand it could have gotten if Preasy were to win the pistol and start putting rounds on the board from minute 1. But instead, it's turned back on its head. And so it will be 1win that get to stretch their legs a little bit at the beginning of map 3.
Force fight instantly from Preasy. They're not messing about. They just want to kind of stop this momentum immediately. The sooner they can do that, the better. And what we have seen in this game is it's been just quite streaky in nature. Nikados. Okay. By the fountain. Tops. Gets Pogo boosted into his death. The thing about 1win as well is their T sides are quite quick normally. They can slow things down, they can play a very patient game, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. Because I feel like also they're going to have a point to prove in this map, because they're going to be frustrated with how that went. What a 180 from Travis. That's the round.
Wow. Nicely done from Deco as well. And Brandon, I think the one thing that we sort of just disrespected 1win about a little bit in map 2 was the fact that they just couldn't win a round cleanly. Like, it was always 2-3 casualties to pistols. It was like some of these force buys were getting incredibly close or whatever, right? This one, straightforward, 5 into a site, 5 kills, no deaths. It's a easy second. And if we can work on this a little bit better, if we can start to deliver 1win, more consistent results, gun-on-gun rounds, even against the ecos, if we can keep more players alive and sort of structure our economy in a way that we're going to profit over time, that's going to be a lot better for this 1win side, because we saw the sacrifices they had to make at the end of Ancient. It wasn't pretty. Start of this round, Max finds 2 before getting overwhelmed massively by the pistols. I don't even think it was a boost. I think he just like jumped up on top of the little pixel gap.
Yeah, self-boosting.
Picks up a second.
3-on-3. Bomb only just made it over. Great nades. Top's dealt with. Bomb down. And Boomich might just throw himself in, which, again, this is what I was critiquing last map, and we'll still continue to do it in this one. Fortunately, Forrester's there for the quick trade. 1win, pick up another. 3-0, it's fast. No warp as well for Nikados. Important to note.
Very nicely done, picking up 3 for 3 here, 1win. You mentioned the big green brought out. Could have been a factor, but isn't. And instead, an M4, Boomich looking to try and take some space towards A, but instead, shot in the face by Nikados, low HP. Dane left with. Oh, tell you what, that flashbang is brilliant. Firing blind, Ultex and Tops, 1 each, and so 1win down to 2.
No
How
way.
was that USP nearly bested? The rifle, but Forrester fires back for a double.
Look at the flank. Yeah, again, this kept happening on Ancient. Surely you're aware of this now if you're 1win. Forrester, low HP, but still got the favoured jump here on towards Refresh. He pokes his head out towards Heaven. Nade goes in and it misses. Deco needs to be careful about short because TMB lies there in wait. These timings, they're so awkward. There's been a DC, but it's on one of the dead players.
Oh my god, wait. Flank's going to get outflanked. TMB blind by his teammate's flashbang. That's going to delay his push by a few seconds. It doesn't matter if Forrester goes down. Deco's got the round in the palm of his hand. It's no time. It's no time because he's just shot TMB down. Refresh kitless and he'll run for the hills. Deco, what a play towards short. The wraparound so sick. I don't even think he realised that there was a player out monster until it was too late. But the man had already made the wraparound. Forrester gone, but at the cost of 1, Deco pulls off the clutch, a 1v2, giving 1win their 4th.
Just a little pause here because someone did DC, but they're back now, so it should just be a continuation straight back into the game here. But you're right, what a clever play from Deco. Just denies the bomb, and then there's simply just not enough time for Preasy to get that defuse in. Rebuys in a plenty. Lost bonus here for Preasy. Top's going to be the only one a little bit lagging behind when it comes to the Arsenal. But we're back. Only a tiny techie pause.
Making sure everyone's
Good.
A-okay. Yeah, exactly. When you have a DC, you just got to double check two things. One, got your money, like your loss or your win bonus money. Two, that everything's as it was before in terms of ping and connection, whatever. So
Yeah.
take a few seconds, do the maths. Yep, all good. Let's go. 1 win, 4-0. And I will say, Preasy, going for another investment here is ballsy. Tops has to take a FAMAS, and the utility spread between the 5 is very, very minimal. Another thing on top of that, Brandon, 1 kit between the 5 of them, and it's on that man there, Mr. TMB.
Oh, boost being held for though at the moment, or was. Oltec spotted. Oh, what a shot! Forrester dealt with immediately. Bomb now rerouting all the way through towards long, but Nikodos, oh, he's spotted. Boomich hits the headshot. Player in top con now in TMB, trying to rectify the damages, but Boomich, big contributions. And they're taking the bomb back towards B. But that's a mistake.
.30 seconds left. Suffered some problems of their own, Old Sex. Sees the head as it starts to plume, the smoke. Gonna help Nickel back out. Boomich sticks the plant. He actually does get away with it, but no more casualties. Tops makes the upgrade. 3 deaths for Preasy, but finally around on the board. CT side, a step in the right direction as Refresh starts the 10-second defuse. It'll be 1 win that finally made it fault for a round.
Yeah, you got to talk about this as well. You get 2 kills. You see that TMB's getting aggressive from top con. That means there's no one on this A bomb site. One would assume the rotations are going to be scrambling, but because it actually takes space in towards the B bomb site, they don't start to push and probe out towards Monster or even out towards Bridge. In short, they've got no control. They've got no info. It's a really rough watch because, again, they're not putting enough pressure on one side of the map to force everyone rotating. By taking those extra couple of 20 seconds, you're limiting the amount of time you've kind of got as a window.
Oh, Boomich still taking the fight. I mean, TMB, the fact that he even like triple dips on the angle, Brandon.
I know.
You know? Savage amount of overpeaking being done there. Fortunate they didn't get penalized. In the meantime, that fight towards A, that distraction. Look at this from Refresh. Literally looking at the ladder and connector with 1 minute and 20 left on the round.
Yeah, that is wild. So wild. TMB Nikodos now need to hold on for long, but they contact it. No flashes. It's pure contact.
Jump spotted the long angle, catches out Tops. Now it's the second man, Nikodos tries to swing on timing and in good faith, but it doesn't work. Refresh now has to give up con control. Travis is going to have heard all of this. Deco's just launching his belt of utility towards A. That's going to more or less pull Refresh towards spawn. In the meantime, Travis can try and extend his legs towards B, but Refresh double backs. The man from Russia going to expect this angle. Oh my god, no he isn't. Refresh so damn quick. They knew the last player was the man that sold the play towards A. Question is, where's Deco going to go in the 1v2?
Hey, but at the same time, he's not ready for Ultex whatsoever.
He even shook his crosshair knowing that he was going to swing the angle. That's funny.
No money. Gone. Have to save your double loss. One win, a back-to-back blunders again in rounds that shouldn't ever be. I thought they did the hard part in that round. Jump spot the long player, as you said, dealt with Nikados and TMB in towards long toilets, and yet they go in isolation. They create these one-on-one fights. They make it hard for themselves. It's frustrating to watch. I don't understand.
Oh,
hello.
The big odds, not the little ones. But there you go. Same point applies. One win. Favourites. Deco starting things off on a pretty strong foot here for this T-side force. Nikados playing toilets. Travis goes checking eventually. Deco trades. Second gun. Bomb dropped. But that's quickly picked up as well as another rifle. 2 players gone for Preasy. 2 rotates up towards A as well. Going to try and meet in the middle with this execute. A strong defense, but an even stronger attack. Tops 1v3. Runs for the hills. Wants it no more, Brandon. Done.
And look, it's a round in which you group together and you've got good trade spacing. One win, secure it. That's going to be the 5th round here that they've been able to gather. On T side, no less, by the way. That's an important point. Yeah, again, setting themselves up a really solid foundation. Money's going to be interesting as well for Preasy, because this was a round that they certainly weren't expecting to lose. Take a look at this. One win can go up to 6 here.
(5-2). Preasy, tack pause. I think they realise, you know, this is very similar to Nuke, where clock's ticking on this CT half. Like, it's okay. I'm gonna say it, but it's the way the cookie crumbles in a sense that it's how Counter-Strike works. It's how the clock works here on these CT-sided maps. Nuke and Overpass, the 2 strongest maps in the pool for the CT side. 7 rounds in, you should be winning 5-2, not losing 5-2. You need to be the team putting rounds on the board quickly. 1 win already with 5. Just like Nuke, starting to meet that quota, starting to set the bar higher and higher that Preasy need to beat. Now, we know they're a competent Overpass side, just like they can be on Nuke. But we saw how one-sided the first half was and how one-sided the game ended. They cannot afford to let that slip again.
That's true. You can't whatsoever. Double boosts in towards B short and connector. Nikados waiting patiently, but the shots ring out. It's a little bit of a miss, but the spam, that's really good. What gun even is that? Is that P2K?
Maybe? I think so. Different to the P250 the refresh has, so it must be. Anyway, nickel back, Travis.
Oh, that's Molly. That's Molly our team.
Yeah, I was going to say, big damage, but...
P2K. Thank you,
happy?
Ops. Yeah.
That's Mr. Zarno. Samba himself. Legend. I wouldn't have it any other way. Save here in this round. Well, looking for damage, I should say. Playing for exits. It's not a save. DMB. Unfortunately, sticks his arms around the corner and Nickelback. Enough flesh showing to shoot. Boomich, same situation with Nikados. Pistols result in damage, no frags, Brandon. 3 players at half health.
Yeah, that's
But
awkward.
Preasy unable to finish their dinner in any department. 6-2, 1 win. Great start.
Important gun round here for Preasy. Really need to get the ball rolling now. Otherwise, 1 winner going to take complete control of this game. Connector established for TMB. Nickelback's also here. Spray laboured from both parties, but there is a trade at the very least. They're going fast to B right now, Ryan. Look at this.
This is a well-populated B side, not just from the T side, but from the CTs as well. Got Refresh, Ultex, Tops, all with the intuition. Reed is good. 1:05 to go. I mean, Nikados is deep pressed towards mid. Certainly does help to this idea. Tops. Then A4 towards Monster. This could get lethal very quickly. Bomb chuck for Boomich. Seems confident in one into entry, but one counter molly enough. Forrester on the boost. Refresh. Fun to overswing here. Ultex is trying to hold for it. Refresh does overswing. Forrester can't compensate for a wide swing though. 40 seconds left. He gets dinked up from the 4v4. 1 win. Got to think about a plan B. And unfortunately, Refresh with a spam through the wood paneling leaves Nickelback with no life, and Forrester still low.
Again, I just don't understand this structure whatsoever. Got a kill in towards Con, you leave it vacant. You put no pressure towards A, and then you're surprised when there's players B. Make it make sense, 1 win. I mean, this round's over. Nikador's going to backstab him in the next few seconds. Great work from Preasy. But 1 win, again, you scratch your head, you shrug your shoulders, you think, what is happening in some of these gun rounds?
No time frame for a post plant. You could just see sort of 1 win. I think they played as if they were going to definitely take B, and it was just going to be a certainty that they were to walk out onto the site. There was no plan B, Brandon. Like, Nikados being so pushed towards middle is what wins Preasy that round. I know he's not a man that had high fragging potential in that one, but just the reading of itself. I've pushed down mid, no one's here. The only place they can go is connector.
Yeah.
We've got contact on short, and we've jump spotted, the door's closed. So if they're going A, we're going to know about it, and we're going to have time to pull players up. It's really easy stuff for Preasy when 1 win play like that.
It's so simple. And it's like, if you've taken the space in towards connector, why would you not have an extra player over towards fountain and playground to make sure that Nikados can't be in that position? Now, 1 winner just getting run over, again from a position of strength that they should be in. So now a complete crumble. 6-4. Full credit to Preasy. That one, they just brawl them out. They just take the fight.
That's disgusting. 6-4, 1 win, only 2 to the good. Preasy are getting back into this game. Measures have to be taken. Whoa, Travis. That is a bit of an overspend, my friend. I thought, honestly, he was just going to buy a D half armor and Deco would have had an AWP into round 12. Bro just bought an AK and full armor for himself. Look, game's a game. If you got the money for it, fair enough.
Oh, the nade. Now Nikados is out long, just tucks himself in towards the corner. Deco.
Deco giving us his best pogo stick impression. Nikados, though, bounces his crosshair between 3 heads. Forrester and Nickelback 2v5. No, sir, you will not get more than 3. TMB politely declines. Well, Forrester. See, you know, I've got a name in my mind, Brandon. that we play with an awful lot. It reminds me of this exact kind of play. And their exact response for me calling them a beta would be, I'm just lurking. You, sir, have just sold out the team. Completely. Completely sold out the team. You've gone for an A-rush with a bomb. Forrester's like, no, guys, trust me. I'm going to go B. I'll get a kill. I've heard that story all too much before, my friend. I've heard that story all too much before.
We've all got that one friend.
We do. We do. I was going to call him out then. I know he'd hate me for it. No. Yeah, Dweg, mate. No, joking.
Nah, it's not Dweg.
That's not.
Dweg's already dead in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, but to be fair, he'd be committed to the rush there. He'd be like, yeah, do you know what? Let's do it. He'd be the first man to die.
6-5, more importantly for Preasy. The fact they've been able to recover this has been spectacular. They just lobbed the smoke over the wall. That's cool. Altex versus Boomich. Boomich wins it out. Okay, finally an opener, and this is fast. Flashbang up. I lied. It's not fast whatsoever. We're going to trade.
Oh, whoa! Just through the sky, because I saw Deco do it last round. It's like, I'll give it a go in this one. Travis against 3, finds 1. Round over. Nikados. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Nikados playing really well, but at the same time, one winner coming out of this connector 1 by 1. They're allowing these opportunities to fall by the wayside. And it's just so silly. Preasy can take the lead.
Yeah. Switch up. Round 13. 6-all. Tie game. And it is 1 win with the lesser buy of the 2 in this round, which kind of gives you the whole impression that maybe could be something. Smoke goes out. Travis. First man to fall. Oltex finds Forrester. Tops a 3rd individual in the kill feed. Oltex making it 4. It's not going to be clean. Deco. I think his middle name's good for 1, Brandon, at this point. He's every round, I feel like he shot someone in the face when he shouldn't have been able to.
Got my one.
Exactly.
On the ult this round for Deco. 2 rounds left of this first half.
To be honest, no matter what, 1 win can be slightly happy with the scoreline of the half. I don't think they can be happy with the way it's ended, but
no, agreed.
Definitely can be a functional team off of 6 rounds on the T side. Another fight taken solo, by the way. I know Forrester is the lurk man. So he's given his best efforts to try and push up short for some B presence, but that is one hell of a way to lose a man early doors.
What a long crow. Going forward doesn't allow TMB to peek. But Nikados has got this AWP. Oh, well, he did. Deco removes him. Good opener. And 1 win. If you get that kill... Did TMB spot Boomich? Yeah, he did. And you know that 1 was out towards Divider. They're going to reset and go B. 30 seconds. You got to move. This is so slow.
Oh, nicely done. Tops just swings in. Blast one straight in the face. Falls back into the waters. A second as well. And a great shot. Thought it was from TMB. It's not. It's from Oltex. But it's a great shot either way because it puts a nice little bow tie on number 8 here for the CT side. And unfortunately, looking at the dollars that both teams share, 1 win with nothing, Preasy with everything. It, mate. This is it. Start from Nikodos as well. Boomich gets in the face of the AWPer. I respect it. A little bit more than just the first frag that's required. There's 4 more to go. Oh dear.
Not ideal. But refresh will trade 3-on-3.
Bit pear-shaped here for Preasy. I'm not too sure what to think of this situation. There's been a DC again. Going to try and approach from long, but this needs to wait a few seconds because Boris is nowhere near the party. He finds one. Top tech to shoot down. Boomich on his AWP. Missed shot. Drops the smoke. Thinking about going in for seconds. Ultex in the meantime coming up connector. Done round. Tops. Gets the info. Ultex shoots him in the back. Boomich throwing cross smokes. Like we're playing Nuke now. Oh, okay, never mind. Gives it a good go, but there you have it. Half time. 9-6.
Good recovery from Preasy. 1 win, that's disappointing. Was that 6-0? 6-1? Look. I think it feels, that feels about right.
I think it was 6-1.
Yeah, 6-1, right? Yeah.
6-2.
No, 6-2. Even so.
Then, though, like your 4 to the good and your T side is just rolled 6 out of 8 rounds quite nicely. Where's everything else gone then? Where's that half gone? Down 9-6 in favour of Preasy. And look, that's a good start. It's, you know, 1 win, 6 rounds, T side, not terrible. You know, if you just give me the context plain and simple, oh yeah, 9-6 half, I'd be like, fair play, 1 win, 6 rounds, T side. But it's the fact that it was 6-2 up and then they lose, you know, 7 in a row. How the hell does that happen?
Yeah, not too sure. Not too sure. Deco out long. Oh, taking shots, trying to fight over towards the rock, but Ultex just creates the space. And look at him run. You have got Nickelback here in support, but at the same time, there's a lot of players here for Preasy about to go round. And Nickelback can't find any of them. This is falling apart.
Oh my god. Oh!
How's that happen then? How's Forrester found 4?
A meat grinder. How many pistol rounds are we going to see 4Ks in, by the way?
3.
Out of 6.
Wild. What a play.
That is, honestly, you wouldn't have it any other way if you're 1 win, would you? 9-6 down, completely troll the end of the first half, move into the second, and Forrester just clicks 4 people in the face, and that's it. You're right back in business. It's 7 on the board, but having won the CT side pistol, it implies that you get an 8 with it as well. Look at that damage. Is that a Molotov that Deco's just lobbed, and it's done like 30 to 4 people? That is satisfying, by the way. Nikodos, the only man that doesn't go through it. Everyone else is at 68 points of health.
That's so satisfying.
That is incredible.
Oh, it's like one of those TikToks.
Yes. Oh my god. like I'm watching a movie or like a TV show, but at the same time there's some dude that's like scraping sand out of like a big tub, or like, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what I'm on about. Come on, if you've got TikTok and phone, you know exactly what I'm chatting about. I'm trying to think what other videos there are. Slime video as well. I'm a simple man, Brandon. That's all I have to say. (9-8). It's say 1 win. It's implied second off the back of the pistol. They do exactly that quite comfortably as well, and they get to treat this round as a very loving bonus while Preasy put all their eggs in this basket.
Ooh. Great shot from Forrester, blows off the door. Even more damage. Travis finds refresh through the smoke. Where's that come from? That's a wild spam. Oh. I was going to say nice job, but Nickelback's there for the trade. Really good space in here out of 1 win. Something that I've been very critical of. Did you see that as well? He just picked up the gun through the wall.
Just, I don't know. Thin arms. He's like me, like Mr. Tickle.
Mr. Tickle, yeah.
Grab a gun. Throws the goat. 30 seconds left, Brandon. 2v4, 1 win. Right back to winning ways. A big blip at the end of the first half, at the start of the second. I think it's starting to speak volumes as to how this team could function.
Yeah, the love in life. I shot at Nikodos. But that's all it will chalk up to be. Can't clutch this one. Deco makes sure it's never even a consideration. 1 win, level. Deco up to 17 kills. He's farming.
Final. Tie game. Preasy back to pistols. Another round that 1 win should make a surefire their way. Preasy hoping for damage at this point because, I mean, I'm looking at that CT economy. It doesn't look great now, but they survived with 5 players, Brandon. That is going to be unbearable to get rid of. Deco, yet again, just Mr. Consistent.
Tell you what, though, good trade out of refresh. Oh, but the spam from Travis. No, you can't have that AK. Not allowed it. Finally, refresh will be the one to pick it up and hoist it, but the issue you've got is it's a 2 versus 4.
At least some damage has been done, down to 3. Nice from Travis, edge of the smoke, giving up the game. Nikodos at least connects with another, and Travis able to make it a hat-trick alongside Deco's double. 10 on the board for 1 win. And this is what I was talking about. 3 deaths here. Thank God they got them, because look at the money. Forrester was at like 8 grand, Boomich 8 grand, Deco 9 grand. Like, imagine all of those players stayed alive. Do you know the amount of cash 1 win would have just in liquid in front of them?
That's so true.
Crazy.
It's so true.
Very fortunate to be finding 3 kills there. Any less, and they would be in such a tight position, such a difficult spot.
Good trade. Look at Deco on this long angle, but he should be more focusing on Nickelback out in towards toilets. The most forward facing, down the middle, gets dealt with. And now there's space for Preasy to work with. TMB is considering this long push.
Oh, this could be really well timed. Doesn't gonna say that fight between him and TMB could have been massive. Played another day. About the next steps. 40 of them. Seconds left to try and make a move here, Brandon. Oh dear! Deco has just owned tops. I don't even... How on earth, by the way, has no one spotted him cross toilets there?
I don't know. That makes no sense. This game is nonsense. Double entendre. I'm a rapper. Deco. This is the shot. Oh, and there's all text. But of course, he hits that one. Now they can close in on him. They have to know he's out towards long, but Refresh is getting lumps taken out of him by Forrester. And now TMB, last player standing, he's in the same spot. Travis, everyone from One Win chiming in with contributions.
I'm going to come back to that Deco point, though, Brandon. A nice defense, don't get me wrong. But how on earth has Deco walked up long, came back from a long walk, gone through toilets, literally crossed front toilets with his back turned, and shot a guy straight in the back? And then no trade off the back of it.
It's ridiculous.
What is Preasy's call there? Like, realistically, we're waiting outside bath, or waiting outside toilet, sorry, for what? What's the chill for? We have no comp presence, we have no B control, so why are we even thinking about playing around connector here? That just has to be a straightforward A push, and instead, they mess up their opportunity on the buy, and they suffer the consequences yet again as they find themselves on pistols.
Yeah, no, it's going to be 12. They try to make a break for it through Monster, but Boomich says no. And now Nikador's last player standing. You might as well just honestly go and die right here, right now. Just chalk the round off. No point, really, just wasting out the clock. But he's going to do it anyway. Why? You need to die anyway, so you can get your full money with the loss bonus. I get you want to cause economic damage, but it is a 1 versus 5, and now you've been spotted.
Even Zano's bored and thinks the round should be over by now. He's watching Spawn like, hello, anyone home? Nikador's poking as best as he can with his Tech 9.
You don't want to prod the bear, because he'll get angry. 12-9.
Four away, 1 win. 4 away. Another full bite for Team Gangnam Style. Joke is PSY is the name of the abbreviation. Thank you. Flashbang is good. Travis completely bamboozled. And Forrester, well, he's going to have to try and stand his ground as best he can. TMB cuts him down 2v4. We're going to have more airtime here on Overpass as Boomich and Deco will look to save. Bomb plant. Round over.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a quick play. Preasy completely turn up the pace. They just run through Monster. Not expecting it, a 1 win. They go op, straight in towards B. Gangnam Style. That's funny.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I really liked what you said. I've enjoyed it.
Man. I was just leaving the dead air so Twitch chat can laugh as well. Everyone can enjoy the joke.
12-10, this game, Ryan.
Yeah.
It goes on. It never ends.
It does indeed. Never ending. Trying to think of more PSY jokes. But didn't he do pen, pineapple, apple pen? I think that's another one he did.
I don't know.
Googling it. No, it wasn't even.
No, I don't think so.
Never mind. Maybe he's like the version of Got Ye, and he did like somebody that I used to know, and then just fell off a cliff and never to be seen again.
God, that was a banger. Fast play. Look at this from
true.
Refresh.
I was, but he's fell back.
All right.
Still time to make a move towards both sides of the map. You can see Tops is starting to take a position towards A. You've got a player in Con in Ultex. Goes high. Through middle here, smoke towards front toilets. Starting to make the move towards A little more noticeable. Great shot out of Deco yet again. He just surprises. DMB finding Forrester. Not all bad here in the 4 versus 4. Preasy going to try and rig this B site with plenty of utility to get on, out, and into post-plant scenario. Nate towards water. Nickelback reads into that one a few steps ahead. Travis finds one, but can't put his head back into cover in time. Neither can Nickelback. Boomage also suffers similar fate. Deco needs a 3K, finds himself another, tries to force TMB to play catch! It doesn't even matter if he catches the HE. How on earth does he find it with the Tech 9 and a question mark speech bubble? I think we're all asking the same question. How on God's green earth is Deco winning that round? Oh, that is one of those rounds you just want to close your eyes and just forget. Round 24. Does lightning strike twice by the looks of things. It will. Tops is at half. Nico does 10 points of health. Crazy. I nearly called him PSY again, then unironically this time. Break the surface with damage. Deco's holding out on long. Fires a little bit prematurely. Thought mental clock was going to be good. TMB. Great spam. Heard his bullets hitting flesh. Returns the favor. Ultex as well. Two-man advantage. Surely now Preasy make it another. Give us more airtime here on Overpass, and that'll be the case. 5v1 for Nickelback. 5 required. There you go. They'll clock in one more. Go must go on. Preasy up to 11. Oh, Nickelback. Never mind. Just wasted everyone's time. 40 seconds for nothing. (13-11) Preasy. Big mistake having whiffed in the 1v1 there, TMB. 2 rounds to go, but this time it's the entirety of the Preasy side that steps up. Two-round game as well, Twitch chat. Let's not forget. Nickelback going to see the door get closed in front of him. Stopping from finding frags, though, it's Mr. Nikodos that gets dropped. Deco a second. All of a sudden, probably don't need to keep this control. Nickelback, oh my god, nearly just overstaying his welcome. Knows the right time to get out of dodge. TMB finding Deco. Orpa gone. Forrester walks into Refresh's crosshair as well. Just like that, we've given up 2 1v1s. Refresh going to get taken down by Nickelback as the third one taken. Finally won by the CC side. TMB at tops 2v3. Dane's looking towards A. Meanwhile, one win. Still looking for space towards B. Not that it's really needed at this point. I think they know the whole gimmick already. Molly goes deep. Plant found. One win are going to try and make this one work. A retake required. Still plenty of time on the bomb. Start to move their way on in. That bomb beep speeding up. We're still not moving. Still not moving. Okay, Boomich gonna find TMB. 1v2. Ollie on the bomb. And Thompson just found the kill with it, so there's no time. I thought there was going to be plenty of it. I thought Boomich was going to take the fight beforehand. I looked down, I thought that was just game over. I was just looking at stats. I was looking at this game and how it's all turned wrong for Preasy, but there's second wind here on Overpass. 13-12. Ooh, Ultex, low HP. TMB, head on a swivel, nearly finds 2. Boomich. And if Trusty CZ, good for 1, but only 1. And well, bomb, it'll go off. It will be 13 all. I'm going to say there will be a casualty to the bomb. I thought it was going to be Refresh. Forrester, he's the man that gets dropped Nickelback. Oh dear. Saves a Mac 10. Lovely. $13 all. It is seriously game on. 1 win are starting to bottle a lead, just like we saw in map 2. Starting to make a recovery. And left Echo, oh my god, head tuck. Oh, Deco! Oh, he does get one eventually. Looking for a second. Wants blood, smells it in the water. It's TMB that's next up on the block. Deco taking matters into his own hands. And he just doesn't miss. Switches to the sidearm. Nikodos, does he want to give it another go? Boomich is here as backup. Good spam, low HP for the Orpa. Gives plenty of time for him to reload. Refresh finds Travis. 2v5 to 2v3. This position a little more bite size. Still a P250 though, and look at Oz. That doesn't fill you with confidence. There you have it. By time expiry, Ikados dies. It won't be after the time. One win up to 14. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. Only 2 more rounds to go. Preasy, they're going to go for another investment, dip their toes into more rifles. Give it another punt at success. Peeking towards B, massive damage, Travis. Oh, boomage blind as well. Great start for 1 win. Needs to find more. Pulls out a utility at prime time for Pops. Swings in, finds the frag. Minute and 30 left, still so many seconds on the clock, but they want to make it faster towards B. Nickelback should have heard the tag, but turns away from the fight. Travis gets the better of him eventually, 2v3. Two more to go, 1 win. Winning this one would be a surefire way to map and series point. Not only that, you feel like a man down and out for the count. Great shot from Forrester, looking for seconds, yes. (15-13), tech pause beforehand as well. It is 29 on the board. 1 more to go. Whee! Loop to loop. Barno, our observer for today, pushing the buttons. Shout out the big man. The Samba god himself. Love me for saying that. Time for chit chat. Back into the action. Tech pause over and ready to go. One final time. Two rounds in a row is what Preasy require. 1 win, only need one of them to snipe down this series and get a spot in the semi-finals. They're playing the winner of Aurora LFO happening just after this one. So if you're tuning in for that game, do not worry. Here in just a few moments. Short pressure, refresh gone. 4 more frags for 1 win. And that is a lot of pressure relief because 1 win assembled the boost. They only see 1 man come through, and with no smoke on the molly, they know there's no second man. So that more or less tells them that there's nothing towards B. Towards divider, Deco think it's well timed, but Preasy looking back towards B. Y. Have a stab at it together wherever they can. With limited utility, A is a hell of a lot harder to take. Flash goes in. Oh, Travis with a double. Will he close it out with a signature hat trick? No, TMB. He finds one, Oltek's another, but with a bomb dropped. It is all on Oltek's young gun, Astralis blood in him. New boy on the block for Preasy, but he cannot get it done. It is 16-13 for 1win. It is 1win to a semi-finals. So much Counter-Strike. It's 59 rounds in 2 maps, 16-7 the most one-sided and biased of Nuke. 1win starts and ends strong, and they will be another team into the semi-final as it is Preasy out. And there we have it. It is our first game done. 2 more to go today. I'm not going to bother you with a post-game show or anything like that. We're going to go to a break. When we're back, it's that second BO3. Don't go anywhere. We're back right after this.
A very complicated job, but I love simple things so much. One move, one push. One touch. One love. One click. One XBet.
You look into your inventory and there's only... It's time to forget about this garbage. Here you will find everything to play with really cool skins. Open top cases. Upgrade dropped skins and turn your junk into a cool gun using the contract system. Every day, thousands of people upgrade their inventory with us. Hellcase.com. Look at yourself in a new way.
Watch the matches with BO3.GG, the official stats partner of CCT. Check out AI-powered predictions in live matches. Get access to live scoreboards packed with in-depth weapons and grenade statistics. Check out round maps in the match results. Extend your game vision with BO3.GG.
Yo, what are you doing?
Exhibit.
What do you think? I'm a paperclip? It's Mr. X to the Z. You need to quit browsing like a lame and get Opera GX. Because with GX mods, you can pimp your motherfucking browser. All you got to do is click here, select the mod, and boom! New look, new sounds, new everything. It's not easy being a legend. Oh, shit. Not again. Change the mod now. Download Opera GX.
The champion of champions.
Welcome back to the CCT podcast. We got a couple of things to break down for you. We got some post-player break tournament results. We got the current CCT rankings, and we got the results of the online finals number 2. Interview coming up as well.
Enjoy the interview with one of my favorite and incredibly handsome individuals, along with Taz. It's going to be a banger.
So lots of exciting topics. The absolute legend of the game. It is Taz.
Directly beside him, Taco work together, but they don't go in the same peak. Oh, Taz! The devil strikes, and Taz ties the game.
How's retirement been? Would you get back with the old VP squad?
Would our fans like to see this?